Oh, yeah.
Hello!
Hello!
Hello, little sweet chat.
Little sweet
Hello.
Chads.
And welcome to
Shouldn't
Riverdale
say that.
Roulette. You better hope your name's not Chad, and I'm about to let you know why. This is the show where we watch Riverdale in a random order, and we try to decipher the plot by making a corkboard of connections, by telling each other what happened in different random episodes, and through group discussion and the formation of a new society. So, as always, I just want to kindly remind everyone in the chat, like, if you know more about Riverdale than us, please don't give us any spoilers or say yes or no to any of our theories. Of course, accidents will happen, but try your best. And all that being said, I would love for each of us to introduce ourselves and say how we're feeling after watching our most recent episode of Riverdale. Kat?
Hello, my name is Kat. My pronouns are she, her. And after this episode of Riverdale, I'm feeling like confusion feels good in a place like this.
Whoa. Wow. I'm Noelle. My pronouns are she, her. And I'm feeling that fire is the solution to all problems.
That's true.
That is true.
That's true.
My name is Juniper. My pronouns are they, he. And I'm feeling just so glad that the war is finally over.
Wow.
Interesting statement.
Okay. Wow. All right. Errol?
Hi, I'm Errol. I use he or they pronouns, and I watched this episode when I was a little high on narcotic painkillers, and I don't feel any more like, I'm looking back at the slideshow and I feel like the experience would not have been any different if I had not been.
Yeah. I mean, you're right about that.
Riverdale for you.
I felt like I was high on narcotic painkillers.
Yeah, it was amazing, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
it was amazing.
It was a pretty strong experience. So, as you guys may remember, if you tuned in last time, we for the first time have an episode from season 5 and from season 6, and Errol and I had an episode that is actually the season finale of season 5.
Oh, that's right. We were going to do something special.
Yeah, and we didn't. The only thing that we decided to do special this episode is to tell each other to hurry up using a bell or a dirty spoon. So if you're clanging...
If it is anybody but me, they will get...
Oh, Kat.
Oh, I don't know.
Honestly, like...
It's too loud.
Is it too loud?
Discord
you're going to have to, like, ring it behind you.
Yeah, you'll have to, like, ring it in the...
Here, we'll do it down here.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Oh, it's still cut out.
I heard it.
Can you...
I think it's just, like, too sudden.
Try doing it for, like, a really long time. Like, an annoyingly long time.
Oh, guys. Uncle
Nothing.
Frank was in Stargate Atlantis.
What?
Uncle Frank?
Yeah,
I knew I fucking recognized that guy.
Wait, he did look so familiar.
Yeah,
Oh my
McMahon in the
God.
chat says
This
that
is huge
someone
news.
wanted to someone from Discord wanted them to mention that Uncle Frank was in Stargate Atlantis.
Who
oh my
did
God,
you play?
guys,
Are you
does
looking
that
it
mean
up?
are we at
We're
4?
going to have a wealth of
Are we
things.
3 out of 4?
That makes...
Oh, yeah, 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So.
Okay, nice.
Uh-huh.
All right. Anyways,
yeah, we got a lot to get through today,
let's
so
review the
go.
board really quick.
Okay.
We have very intense episodes, so we're not gonna have a ton of time to review the board. But
Wrong.
before that, we're gonna check out.
Not the board.
I know, but just give me a second.
It's so important.
Oh,
though.
we're gonna check.
Shit. Oh wait,
he
we
was-
have to. There's. I just saw a spoiler.
So many spoilers on the wiki.
Don't
What
look.
are you doing?
What are you doing? Don't look at this.
It's okay. No,
Why
it's
are you
okay.
doing
It's
this?
okay. Ryan Robbins.
IMDb.
Ryan Robbins.
Just Google Ryan Robbins Stargate.
Stargate.
We don't have time for this, Juniper.
No, this is the most.
There's
This is
no
Why are you doing
time.
this to the
There
podcast?
is
clanging my spoon
nothing
as
more
hard as I
important than this.
My dirty spoon said, "Move on."
I think he's like a random. Okay. All right.
Oh, he's
Oh,
just like
whoopsies.
some rando.
It
He's
still
just some
counts.
rando.
If
It
he's
counts.
in it,
It
fucking
counts.
No,
It fucking counts.
It counts.
But we will get to
All
the
right.
bingo board when we get to
Okay.
the bingo board. We got a lot
All
of
right.
episode to get
Okay.
to
All
before
right.
we get to the bingo board. All right, everybody. Welcome to Riverdale.
Welcome to Riverdale.
So let's
Welcome.
start let's start up here in the Jughead cluster. Jughead Jones, aka Forsyth Pendleton Jones the Third. He's in a gang called the Serpents. His dad, F.P. Jones, Big Daddy Serpent, later becomes the sheriff. Brief detour, gets a job at the diner, pops. That's all well and good and a huge plot point in many, many episodes. Other notable members of the Serpents would be, there is Fangs, Fogarty.
Fangs.
Yep, there's Joaquin. He's also there. There's Tallboy. And there's also a guy named Tallboy Petite. I realized looking back at the slides when I was updating the board, different people. Different people.
Crazy.
Tallboy and
Absolutely
Tallboy Petite,
fucking
different
crazy.
people.
Absolutely.
Because here's
fucking
Tallboy
crazy.
over here, if you can sort of see him.
What?
But then
Did they
Tallboy
just
Petite-
recast? Are we sure they didn't just recast him?
I don't know, but Tallboy Petite, which he's way up here because he gets murdered by Veronica's
That's a
mom.
That's a
huge
different ass
recast,
man.
if true.
Different guy.
That's a
So I
huge
think there might be a
recast.
Fuck you
Tallboy
guys.
and a Tallboy Petite. I think they're two different guys.
I mean, that kind
What
of makes
the
sense
fuck?
because Tallboy Petite, like,
That's why he's tall boy.
yeah,
petite.
it begs the question, you know.
Who's
So-
regular tall
Who's
boy?
regular
Who's
Tallboy?
There's regular sized Tallboy or
Yeah.
Tallboy
Oh,
Longs.
wow. Wow.
So those are
Tall
the
boy Grand.
notable members of the Serpents. Their rival gang is called the Ghoulies. The Ghoulies were originally Clifford Blossoms. He was the original guy who ran the Ghoulies.
Really good.
We
work,
haven't
Kat.
seen him on screen
Really
yet.
good work.
Yeah.
So I filled in
We
with
don't need to.
what I
This is
had.
it.
Really good.
This is it.
Penny Peabody was also part of the Ghoulies. They
Okay.
were dealing in Jingle Jangle.
Of
The
course.
Ghoulies became the Gargoyles, and Hiram has led them. The Gargoyles
And he
were
was
involved in some cult
Hiram was
stuff.
the mayor.
Yes, Hiram Lodge, who is Veronica Lodge's father. He was the mayor briefly. He's involved in drugs and crime. He owns a prison. Briefly, Veronica was like, "Daddy, I want you to get out of drugs and crime and get into honorable business, the prison." Fucking wild. Veronica
That's
Lodge,
right.
she owns a speakeasy. She also, I wasn't sure exactly how to put it on here and therefore forgot how to do it, but she also, I guess, started a second speakeasy that actually served alcohol
Yeah.
while the
Yes.
Bon Nuit did not. So that's a whole thing. Hiram also has a secret Miami daughter. Her name is Hermosa. I don't actually know.
Hermosa
Just
means
sister?
sister.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's
Is
not
that her
name. That's
name?
just what they keep calling her. So, yeah, he has a secret Miami
Interesting.
daughter. So Veronica has a secret half sister. Speaking of secret half sisters, or secret half siblings, back down in the Forsyth Pendleton whole thing over here, they have
And
Jughead dates
Cooper.
Betty. Betty and Jughead share a secret love child sibling between their parents,
That's right.
F.P. Jones and
That's right.
Betty's mom, who is
Alice
Cooper.
No relation.
Alice Cooper joins a cult for a little while, but we're not going to worry about the cult right now. That's not
No.
important.
It's
not
not part of
important.
Not important.
But yeah, so White, we call him White Charles. That's a long story we won't get into if this is your first episode. Don't worry about it. White Charles is an FBI agent. So that's a whole thing.
Oh, Hermosa
and
means
then-
beautiful. Hermana means sister.
Okay, so her name is
okay.
Hermosa then.
Yeah.
I thought so. I thought
Okay.
that wasn't sister, but I don't know, man. I haven't taken Spanish since high school.
Thank you.
I did briefly mention Tony Topaz, right, as part of the
Yeah.
Serpents.
She's
up,
one
so
of the
I wanted-
serpents.
Yeah, so Tony Topaz, who
And she's
dated
in love with Cheryl.
in love
deeply
with
in love.
Cheryl Blossom, the coolest bitch in town.
On Earth.
Yeah.
Honor.
Cheryl's pretty much the best.
Cheryl's insane. Cheryl has a couple of dead brothers who she's like
Mhm.
propped up as dolls and as corpses.
Which we
she also-
endorse.
Which we endorse.
She
Her
has her mom in prison, and she has a grandma who is just always around.
Yeah, so she
being
has
creepy.
her mom. She imprisons her mom in a bunker. She then has her frees her mom from the bunker to run her rum business wearing this fucking mask, and that's the whole thing. Also, we know that Penelope Blossom, her mom, was adopted by the Blossoms and raised as Clifford Blossom's sister while also being groomed to be his wife. So Cheryl's grandmother was originally labeled Cheryl's cool grandmother, but we revoked the cool title after the child abuse was revealed.
Yeah. She's just a regular grandma now.
Now she's just a regular grandma because, you know, the coolness and the child abuse sort of like weigh out to just an average grandma.
Yeah.
So that's the Cheryl Blossom cluster. Let's see. Betty. We talked a little bit about Betty. Betty has a friend, gay Kevin. He's gay.
In every timeline.
In every single timeline, he is gay. Kevin dated Fangs for a bit. The serpent. There's a line. It goes all the way across. We can't. It's so far. There's the line. It goes all the way across.
I was looking at that
Very
earlier.
strong, Cat.
As you can see, we're getting a little bit muddled here.
It's a lot.
The board is getting pretty
And just
big.
wait.
And it's going to get bigger. It's going to get bigger. Archie Andrews. He's a pretty central character to this show, huh?
Yeah, he's like the main guy.
Archie Andrews. He's worn a lot of hats in Riverdale. He's loves vigilante justice. Solved a murder. Started a shirtless militia. Killed a guy in an illegal boxing ring and then went into exile. Ran a youth center and a construction business. He's done it all. Girl, he's done it all. And let's see, Archie, he has an uncle. His uncle's name is Frank. Frank's a classic ne'er-do-well.
Yes.
His dad died. His mom is there. And largely not there, actually.
Yeah, she's like technically there, but we don't see much of her.
We don't see much of her because they can't afford to pay that actress. Molly Ringwald. Yeah, they can't afford to pay Molly Ringwald.
That's my assumption anyway. Or she's like living in France and they can't get her to come back to Canada.
Yeah, something like that. There's a whole thing with the Black Hood. We don't need to worry about that right now. We are so far away from the Black Hood. It doesn't matter anymore.
We're done with the Black Hood.
We're done with the Black Hood. And I think that kind of covers broad strokes.
I think so.
Everything. Yeah, there's the Griffins and Gargoyle stuff. We're not going to get into it today. Oh, I do want to just briefly mention, if we haven't, this is your first time here, we took a brief detour to 1955 in the first episode of Riverdale Roulette when we were in season 7. We haven't gone back there since. I bring it up only today because it may or may not be relevant. So,
Espresso said absent mother, women in male-dominated fields. Wow.
We love to see it.
Yep.
So true.
Women can do anything.
Also, I just want to bring him up because we love him. There's also
Brett!
and Brett.
Yes!
Yeah, Brett Weston Wallace. He's God's widowest piss boy, and we love him so much. But he doesn't come up in either of these episodes.
So sad.
He's just there. He's just there.
He's just in our past,
in our hearts and minds.
And we think of him all the time.
All
right, cool.
Yeah, there we go.
A beautiful heart. All right. Well, I think Errol and I are due to go first. Our episode was the season finale of season 5.
Yeah. Wow.
And our team name is the 28th fanfic.
Named for the 27 fanfics of Jughead and Brett.
Yeah. And Brett, to be clear, like it's not a fanfic in this episode, but it's okay.
We can only hope.
So this episode was called Riverdale R.I.P. ? And the gang pick up the pieces after a rough year back in Riverdale. An incident at Pops forces them to make a difficult decision about the future of the town.
And boy, does that not even scratch the surface of what happens in this episode.
You could argue that that's pretty much irrelevant.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, let's get into it. A year has passed, I guess. Since when, we don't know. Since last episode, maybe. Since I don't know when, but we survived. Thanks, Jughead.
Did.
All right, so this is jumping ahead just a little bit, but I just wanted to get into a brief overview of who suddenly is introduced as main characters in this season. So Archie is bringing Betty to this little party. She's becoming an FBI agent. Surprise.
Is she?
Her mom is there. What?
Is she still in high school or?
We don't know. We don't know.
Literally, I'm not
get to
sure
it.
because they keep saying like at the end of the school year, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
There's a point where they say that 7 years have passed. So
true.
Fucking,
You're right. I don't know. So like something's happened. All right.
Well.
So we have Betty's mom. No FP. We have Cheryl. We have Tony. We have a mystery woman. We got Veronica. Archie's uncle is there in the back. Frank seems to have stuck around. Reggie is there with a new slick back hairstyle. Fangs is there. Gay Kevin is next to Fangs. Gay Kevin's dad is there. And we
Alive?
have, and we have Jughead and a mystery woman who he is like holding
yes.
a lot of this
Oh,
scene.
yeah.
So we'll
okay.
get into
We'll get to her,
who
we'll
all
get to
these
her.
people are.
Yeah, okay. The questions for our episode are being answered right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
I
do.
think my guess is that a lot of questions from your episode are going to be answered because I think, like, just judging from the description of your episode, I think it leads. All right, next slide, please.
And this is a slide like this just kind of like opened up the episode, and I just made this slide to dunk on Jughead for his stupid opening quote. It's not really his fault. It's like whoever wrote the episode.
But it's very Jughead. It gives Jughead.
Yeah, I mean, it's giving Jughead.
I just thought it was kind
Jughead
of
is the narrator, so
I just thought it was an egregiously bad quote, and so I wanted to give it some attention.
yeah.
So I mean, like the grown-ups in It, we returned to our hometown. It doesn't seem like they left their hometown, for the record,
Yeah.
but
Maybe
they did face the darkest monsters they'd ever met themselves. That's not what happens in the episode. Next slide, please.
And also, Jughead is just like working for the fucking school newspaper.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Like, I don't know.
Okay, wait.
Calm
yes.
down,
And one
Jughead.
thing I need to mention at this part is he is like seemingly doing nothing the whole episode except for lecturing these children about journalistic
Yes.
He's very into journalistic ethics, and
ethics and
that needs
journalism.
that needs to be marked at the beginning because of what comes later. All right, next slide.
Yeah, I was about to say Jughead and journalistic ethics.
Yeah.
Never seen.
Veronica and Reggie are now in love, and they
I
want
wanna
to turn Riverdale into Atlantic City too.
And I want to
Because
remind people. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No. I was just gonna say because they're failing as New York City stockbrokers apparently.
Wow. Okay.
And I just wanted to say for people who don't remember who Reggie is Veronica's boy employee who helped
He's
to
the
run
guy
her
who was always weird.
I
stupid.
remembered he was.
And he was the captain of the football team.
Yeah, that's what I remembered him
Okay.
because I remembered his whole abusive dad arc.
That's
same
right.
guy.
That's right.
I literally forgot that was the same guy. That's crazy.
Yeah, and he's the guy that like
next slide.
weirdly doesn't have a shirt
never mind.
on all the time.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
that's a different guy.
I think he.
Next slide,
No,
please.
it is that guy.
I'm
it is that
thinking
guy.
of the right guy. I know I'm thinking of
It
the
is
right
that guy.
Okay. There's
It is
just
that
more
guy.
than one. Sorry,
There's
that's
more
my
than
bad.
one. But yeah, okay.
This is just something that happens in
Yeah,
this
this is
episode. We don't know. We don't have any details about this. This is why I said you should be not called Chad, because apparently Veronica killed someone named Chad in cold
Oh,
blood.
yeah.
That's why she can't be a New York City stockbroker right now. But he does say, "Call me again in 6 months."
Yep. End of point. We never see this again. Next slide.
Who is this? Is that Chad?
I don't know. Next
know.
slide.
I think that's.
I don't know him. Next slide. All right. Archie and Betty are now falling in love.
Okay, and reopening all the things.
Okay.
Yeah. He's reopening Andrew's construction, which apparently closed.
Okay.
She's reopening the Riverdale FBI office, which apparently closed. She's the only FBI agent that we see in this episode. She's apparently just solo, and she just graduated. So I don't know.
And she says that in Riverdale, there's enough crime to last her for several lifetimes.
Which is true. Yeah, so
That's
true.
true.
So true. All right, next slide, please.
There's something in the water of this town, and it's not good.
Yeah, it's given crimes. They broke up, and they keep fucking mentioning it in every single scene, and it's not relevant. Like, they literally will be talking about somebody dying or something, and then they'll be like, "By the way, did you hear about me and Archie?" Like,
By the way, you guys, did you hear about me and Richard? We broke up 10 years ago, but it's still relevant.
it's
But, like-
but it's seemingly
remember
they may
Richard.
have broken up off screen. Like, that's like the vibe I got.
Like, what I can't get over is, like, he says 7 years happened.
Yeah,
And that
this is season 5.
If they
so-
were together in season 1 and they're high schoolers, like,
Yeah, so
are
they're
they
not
still
high
in
schoolers
high
anymore.
schoolers?
No, they're not high schoolers anymore. I'm assuming a bigger time skip must have happened at some point.
Yeah.
And then this is a year time
But
skip.
then,
I don't know.
But then, like, at one point, Veronica or someone mentions, like, "Oh, at the end of the school year, I'm gonna do this."
I think
I'm
some
like,
of them work at the school. Maybe she
or
works
is it
at
like,
the school.
or are they in college? Like, I don't.
Or
It's literally
where
so
it's
unclear.
tied to their high school of their hometown
I
that they
mean-
measure all events in their lives based off of the Riverdale.
school
I mean,
year.
it does seem
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
Jughead does work at the school, but he's the only one that we know of thus far. Or he's trying to work at the school, and he like got fired from the school before. I don't know.
That
it doesn't
he
matter.
got
I get mixed
rehired.
up. Yeah.
Wild.
Anyway, don't worry about it.
Okay, Archie's uncle and Betty's mom are flirting,
And-
and they're talking about something horrible having happened to her.
Yes, and like I'm it. Yes, like I was like, is the implication because they don't say it, but it's like
No.
FP's not there, so it's like, is he fucking dead? Like,
and she's flirting with another man, and like this isn't them flirting, by the way. I'm not saying this is flirting. They flirt.
yeah,
after
but
this,
there
which is
is
also
like
crazy.
a vibe. There's a vibe with
There's a
her
vibe.
and Frank.
I will say, I can confirm it doesn't. We don't talk about it in our sides at all because it didn't come up. But they mention FP being alive in our episode.
Thank God.
So
Okay,
FP's
so
not
he's
dead.
alive. Interesting.
Well,
Okay, so
that might
but
not
something
mean
happened.
That might not mean anything.
Well, I don't. He might be off the show. I have a feeling he's off the show.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
see.
God.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but
I mean,
but they
okay, so like
mentioned him
my
as being
Oh, that's
alive
right.
off-screen.
That's right.
my
yeah.
assumption is that he did die in the episode before because it had such a low rating. But maybe like he sends a letter and he's like, I'm alive actually between
Yeah,
then
maybe.
and now. Anyways, so this just like happens and it's not really relevant and we don't talk about it again. Next slide. This is Tabitha.
This is just some information. It's not very exciting, but you need to know it.
You do need to know this.
So Jughead and Tabitha are in love. Tabitha is Pop's granddaughter.
Okay.
And Pop is not in town at the moment. She owns the diner, right?
Yeah, and I do find it very suspicious and like unromantic that Jughead is dating the granddaughter of the guy who owns the diner. Like, based on what we know about Jughead and burgers, like that. I don't know. I'm just calling into question the legitimacy of this romantic relationship.
I just want to say, because all of these relationships are still established in the episode we watched, and none of them have any chemistry. There's not a drop of chemistry between any of these people.
That's pretty much the vibe. Yeah, that's the vibe too. Yeah, all right. Well, anyways, that's her. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. That's Pops, baby.
Uh-oh.
That's Pops burning down.
Yeah, and it was a ghoulie, and you'll never guess. You will never guess who told the ghoulie to burn down Pop's diner.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to change the order of something really fast. We're not actually gonna get into who it was yet because the next scene is very important to me because they call the fire department. Let's see who's in the fire department.
You're right. You're so right.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, it didn't change order. Shit.
What the fuck?
Damn it.
Wait, here. Let me.
Can you refresh it?
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad.
It's
My
so
bad,
harrowing.
y'all.
It's okay.
All right. Yeah, so this is the Riverdale Fire Department. That's Archie in his 17th
Now,
career of
job.
his life.
Now,
That's Uncle Frank. That's Gay Kevin.
that's Gay Kevin.
And that's Fangs.
So that's the fire
That's
department.
the fire department.
And
That's
that's
the
on
fire department,
period.
baby.
And this fire department is seemingly in the same room where they used to have a boxing match ring thing where they had this
and the community center. And the community center.
Literally, and they have like the world's shittiest fire truck in it. I don't have a picture of it. Anyway,
how low is the budget of this show?
I think
I would
lower
say-
and lower with every passing season.
Yeah,
The community center is just the Archie of buildings.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
True.
And it's seemingly like I think the community center was also it used to be like the sheriff department. I don't know.
Maybe so.
Maybe I just can't differentiate
one
between
building.
buildings that have the same wall color though. Also.
I bet it's the
They
same.
have one building in Riverdale.
It's the same.
Riverdale is
Anyway.
just like 2 different buildings and some houses.
And a bunker.
Anyway, we need to investigate who set this fire, and who better to investigate than the serpents. Let's check it out. Tony, Topaz, and Fangs are now bye for bye co-gang presidents. They're in love, and they're both the king and queen of the serpents.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Fangs is Kevin's ex-boyfriend, and Tony is Cheryl's ex-girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
They're very much in love, and Fangs is also a firefighter. I don't know. Maybe that's not
they have
him.
a baby.
No, I think it is. Yes. Next slide. They have a child.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
So jot that down.
Baby
and he's the
Anthony.
future king of the serpents. Yeah. And as usual, the serpents are up to some really tame shit, such as
Yeah. They really don't want to be a gang.
such as
Oh boy. No, they do.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So they are torturing a man for information. They are beating him bloody and senseless defenseless. And then he gives them the information, and you'll never guess what they do. They continue to torture him.
Yeah, and they turn up
Love
the
it.
music. Women can do anything.
Wow.
Mothers can do anything. Mothers really can have it all.
Mothers can have it all. It's that maternal instinct.
All right. But, you know, like, he's like, Hiram hired me, and so they go and investigate Hiram Lodge.
Daddy.
And they, Daddy. And they...
Daddy, again.
They find out that, like, they, like, search his office for documents, and they find that he is trying to become the mayor of Riverdale, which is no longer a city, so he's,
right.
He's, like, taking over, like, unincorporated lands around Riverdale to be like, I'm gonna incorporate Riverdale and become the mayor again.
And we'll find out why he wants to do that. There's some
Why-
very valuable
what-
resources in Riverdale.
What is Riverdale if it's not a
It's
city?
No
it's
idea,
an
because
unincorporated land.
It's just like an unincorporated land.
Like a
They
township?
it used to be a city. It used to be a city, but they uncityfied it.
It
at some
it
point.
became uncitied.
What?
Don't worry
don't
about
know.
it. Next slide.
I've been in unincorporated towns.
No. It's not a city anymore. All right, so Hiram gets arrested, but for some reason Archie is the one who slams him down.
And
Betty's
Betty's-
the one who reads his
Betty's
rights.
Because she's
As a-
the FBI now.
Yeah, and I also, Keller, Gay Kevin's dad, is once again the sheriff. So he's not only alive, he's sheriff again.
He's gone full circle. He's gone
Yeah.
full sheriff circle.
Yeah.
He died. He was crucified. He was buried. He became sheriff again.
Yeah.
all these things can happen. So they take Hiram to jail, and Hiram's like, I'm gonna get out of here. And they're like, you know what? He's right. Like, we had reasonable suspicion on him, but we do not have evidence that he's actually committed a crime here. We have like this guy who admitted under torture that he was hired by Hiram Lodge that the gang told us about.
That's
that's
not
all we
admissible in
have.
court.
So we really need hard evidence on Hiram Lodge, but we don't have it.
If only.
Yeah. So
Okay.
next slide. Veronica and Archie plan to kill Hiram,
Yeah, in cold blood.
and they talk about it in this like weird fucking way. And I just need to. This scene in particular was so stark to me that most of the actors on this show have given up. Archie's still like putting his full pussy into it.
Yeah,
But, like
good for him.
Veronica's literally like, it could be the last thing we ever do together.
yeah. I mean, if I were her, I would be so sick of this fucking dad shit.
I mean,
like,
me
would
too.
I'd also be
Yeah.
phoning it in.
Everybody else has had insane, wild storylines over and over again, and she's just not the same
Same.
storyline.
She's
Trapped
literally-
in the
I know,
dad
and
zone.
I know.
Yeah.
And like, spoiler alert, she's not even gonna get to kill him this
No,
time.
no. He can't be killed.
Because they're sitting in a car in the rain, and then Reggie shows up in the rain.
With a fucking jump drive.
Yeah. A jump drive of video evidence of Hiram murdering someone. I didn't catch who it was, Errol. Did you catch who it was?
I don't
Who's
know who it was
murdering?
either. It was not clear to me.
He
who
like
it was.
shoots a guy in a bed and then turns around and his face is on camera, and like it's the smoking gun. So I'm so
Literally.
glad that we got the evidence of him murdering, and I'm sure he's going to be arrested in a normal way since we have hard evidence that he committed a murder.
Right.
And they have him in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll get back to that.
Oh,
Yeah,
This guy.
This guy.
so,
You're
like,
right.
I don't know
Okay.
how this fits into anything, but this weird masked pervert who's covered in blood and wounds
Yeah,
is like
every time he
calling.
moves, they like play like mixing meat sounds.
Yeah, and he's calling Betty on the phone, and he's like, Betty, and I don't know what it means. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's
and-
happening.
Yeah, I did get a spoiler from the subtitles because whenever he's talking off screen, it refers to him as the trash bag killer. So
Yeah.
well, fuck, Noelle.
Yeah.
sorry,
Now we know.
Yeah.
sorry.
They're really good at coming up with names for serial killers in this town. We had the Black Hood, the guy in the black ski
Mhm.
mask,
Mhm.
and now we have the trash bag killer, the guy with the
The
trash
guy
bag.
with the trash bag mask.
Wow.
Yeah.
Espresso
so-
did
That's it.
say that that's duct tape, and I believe that they are right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I think you're right. Anyway,
thought it
he
was
calls
paper
her,
mache.
and like we seemingly see a flashback of her being like kidnapped by him in the
Yeah.
past, very Silence of the Lambs style.
Yes, very Silence of the
Um,
Lambs.
And that's it. We don't come back to this.
Okay.
She
Yep.
just is like, anyways.
Anyways, she doesn't tell anyone about it.
All right, so
Yeah, so they're
the-
like,
Lodge Ledger writes a mean article about Pops.
And I want to say, so guys, like, remember that Pops is burnt down. And the Lodge Ledger literally publishes an article, and the whole article is just like, lol, glad that shitty diner burnt down. Am I right? Which is a crazy thing to do.
Everyone loves Pops.
I mean, it's just weird. It's a weird, like, can you
weird.
imagine?
It's weird to do, but you know what's weirder to do?
Yeah.
Drinking a Molotov cocktail and your boyfriend and trying to burn down
They don't try to, they succeed to.
That's Tabitha? That's Tabitha?
Yeah, that's Tabitha.
That's Tabitha and Jughead.
That's Tabitha?
And Jughead's like, you have to do this. After being like journalistic ethics, he burns down a newspaper because they published an article he doesn't like.
I mean, what's more ethical than that?
What's
That
more
is
integrity?
journalistic ethics. I mean, I took a journalism
101.
class once in college, and that's what they told me to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways, that's where we leave it. Nothing happens.
Everything
to
is
them.
on fire.
And in fact, Tabitha gets rewarded because she didn't get insurance because she wasn't making a lot of money, so she paid her employees instead of paying for her insurance. So she's fucked now that it's burned down. But Pops returns from Florida.
Or whatever.
Oh.
Because he was retired, and this scene was so upsetting to me. Like, I was having, like, chills. Like, first of all, the scene, for some reason, it is, like, shot and scripted and acted exactly like a, like, prescription drug commercial.
Yes! That is
dementia
what it
drug
is.
for seniors. And literally,
like this is like what you would do when you're in the early stages of dementia. Like, that's what the vibe is.
yes. And then, like, I put his verbatim line where he's like, yeah, like, don't worry. Like, I'm going to give you my nest egg. I'm going to cover the rest of the cost with my retirement money. I miss the adrenaline of working.
I'm going to come back and work
customers.
for you.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I was like, Pops, no, like, please.
Pops, no, you need your retirement money.
Like, and she's just like, yeah, that's great. I'd love that. And I'm like, oh no.
Oh no. Oh
yeah.
no. Terrible
I'm sure nothing bad
decision.
can happen.
That's
That's where we leave it for now.
That's like genuinely upsetting.
It
Yeah.
is
Like,
upsetting.
Yeah, it's pretty upsetting. Next up is just like pretty much a one-line scene, but I just think it's crazy what they do with Gay Kevin.
Oh yeah,
He's
I did think this
alright.
was pretty funny. Like the
He's-
dad,
Good for him.
his sheriff dad is like, I want you to be my deputy. And he's like, I'm sorry, I need to go to New York to pursue Broadway.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Obviously,
Yeah,
yes.
of course,
Yeah.
Gay Kevin, because
Yeah.
his only defining character trait is that he's gay.
He's gay.
He's
It's
gotta.
so crazy to me that they have Cheryl as the lesbian character who is like the most insane character of all time, the most amazing character of all time. They have like Bye for Bye, Tony, and Fangs, and then their gay character is fucking Kevin. Like, it's crazy.
It's wild. It's wild.
But anyways, we really need to catch up with Hiram again. I know that they're gonna arrest him and they're not gonna do this.
Yeah, this was so insane. This was so fucking weird to me. This is them doing an exile. They decide that they are
Bro, the
exiling
purple
him.
suit,
They're
the
exiling
purple
him like
suit.
he got exiled.
If you could go to the next slide. He's like, are you here to kill me? No. Exile.
It's so fucking weird.
It's literally they take him out of his jail cell
And they all
take
have
him
guns.
to the woods and they all have weapons
And they all point them. And Cheryl points her bow and arrow at him.
Yeah, I have a picture of it in a minute. And literally, yes. Veronica's like, we're gonna send the video to the FBI, so you better get into the woods and start walking Daddy, and you better not stop for a long time. And then they just let him walk into the woods. And they all point their guns and weapons at him, and some of them just have baseball bats, but they brought it all.
Who have we got here? We've got Frank, we've got Alice, we've got Cheryl.
Yeah.
We've got, is that Reggie back there?
Yeah, Reggie's there.
Everyone's here.
Oh my God.
Alice
literally,
is here.
okay, look who's next to Gay Kevin's dad. I'm pretty sure that's the old principal of the
That is
school.
the old principal of the school, yes. That's correct. And I think
the one who led the gang of adults.
So happy to
I
see him.
think he has a gun.
Yeah, everyone has a gun. They all
No,
have guns.
no, no,
no.
School admin gang, so that makes sense.
Yeah, Archie still has his usual baseball bat, as does
Yeah.
Frank.
Yeah.
But most of them have guns for some fucking reason.
That's insane.
They have guns because it's Riverdale, so why don't you jot that down?
Like,
But like,
literally.
it's fine because there's not gonna be any consequences.
Yeah.
Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
Like, why is Cheryl so good?
There's no questions. We won't be taking questions.
That's because Cheryl is from another. She's from a
I
different
know.
genre.
She's from like
I
fucking
fucking know.
Green Arrow.
She literally,
Cheryl
she does
should
have
been
the
on
Green
Thrilling
Arrow vibes.
Adventures
All
of
right.
Sabrina. That's
Literally.
where Cheryl belongs.
Yeah.
And
Did you guys see?
oh,
I don't think
No.
you can't see. You guys might have seen. Riot was standing up like a man on my counter again just now,
Again.
my
and
god,
he was cooking. Yeah.
He's literally a demonic man, and I know it. Anyway, speaking of Cheryl being from another genre,
Property.
we have
you
to
guys
catch
don't
up
even
with
know.
Cheryl.
You'd have no idea. Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
Palladium Mines?
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
the
so
Palladium
there's
mines.
the Palladium mines that are underneath Cheryl's
Yeah.
house.
You know, the ones that Hiram is trying to seize by getting the unincorporated town. Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
'cause
Let's get more information. What is Palladium? What could it be? let's see the next slide,
yeah,
please.
next slide.
I'm just gonna read this verbatim. Palladium is the missing piece in my ministry, the fabled fifth element. It's the bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds, and it will grant me power over both.
Direct quote from Cheryl.
Direct quote from Cheryl.
No questions, please.
No questions
Palladium
at
is
this
a
time.
rare silvery white metal from the Platinum Group, known for its catalytic.
Yeah, no,
its use of
Palladium is like a
catalytic
real thing.
converters.
Yeah.
Palladium's just a regular
the
ass
fifth element.
And Cheryl, and it's gonna grant Cheryl power over both. And
Yeah.
Cheryl has another
Yeah,
girl child
yeah,
who is
let's see the
mining
next
for her
slide,
in the
please.
mines.
My God,
This woman is named Britta. She's seemingly Cheryl's woman servant.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if Cheryl is like a teenager or an adult, but she's working in the
they're all
mines.
adults at this point.
Well, Britta, we don't know.
Well, I don't know about Britta.
we don't
Britta,
know.
Britta
Definitely
is
a
giving
child.
child worker.
Yeah,
She-
that's
yeah,
definitely
like
her vibe.
Yeah.
In other scenes, she seems older. I don't know.
Yeah,
What's
unclear,
happening to
unclear.
Riot?
Well, it's probably because she's a 28-year-old playing a 17-year-old.
Right, come here.
Yeah, yeah.
True. Well,
But-
true. I don't know. And we get really no indication of how old she is,
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
than that she wears braids.
And she
So
does
it seems like
find
they're trying to have her be young.
human remains in the Palladium mine.
Yes. Next slide, please.
Okay.
They just find a lot of human remains. Those
Yeah.
are two
Cool.
separate sets of human remains, and they
Yeah, in
find
the
like way
Palladium mines.
more.
Bro, that's me like every
As
day.
Cheryl says, she found a veritable bone field.
Look at she's just holding like two skulls, a rib cage, and a couple of arms. Like
Living
yeah.
my dream.
I know.
Seriously. I spent all day yesterday looking for bones, and I didn't find anything good.
No,
Yeah.
it's not
Every
gonna happen
day.
for you.
Every day.
House?
Yeah, you got to go to the Blossom residence, and you need to mine palladium, and then
Yep.
maybe you'll calm down.
Maybe
Alright.
Next slide. I'm so. Oh yes,
Oh.
this woman
She's
shows up.
She's back.
I'm
She's
obsessed
back.
with her.
Oh my God.
She is Lady Tremaine from Cinderella.
Literally,
And
like Cheryl is like, you know all the bodies and human remains that are around here, don't you? So don't you know who these people are? And she's like, I wondered if anyone would ever find them. The forgotten.
yes, you're not ready. You're not ready.
No, I'm ready. You don't even know how ready I am. I'm
Okay,
incredibly
good.
ready.
I feel like they have this plot line must continue. So the
Yeah,
year
oh,
was
yeah.
1890. And Cheryl's ancestor was a lesbian teacher of art. And
Mhm.
she
And maybe a
had,
witch.
and definitely a witch.
Oh yeah, I forgot she
uh,
does invoke Satan.
She seemingly is not a witch until they spoiler
Yeah,
next slide please. They burn her at the stake for
They sure do.
Hell yes.
being a lesbian teacher, and then she
Mhm.
becomes a witch seemingly on the spot.
Yeah, and she
Um,
does say that she will bathe in the blood of the sons and daughters of her
Yeah.
enemies, and
And then we bop back to the present for a second, and Cheryl says, "Who were these killers?"
who were these hooligans? These killers?
And this is who they were.
This is who they were. So why don't you jot that down?
Yeah, where's Veronica's ancestor? I guess
She's
her
busy
mom
fighting her dad, I
probably-
assume.
Veronica's Latina, so she's off the hook.
She's off the fucking hook, dude.
They were down in South America doing different crimes.
Mhm.
Jedediah Jones, stop.
Yeah.
Look at them. Look at
That's
them. Look
Beatrice
at
the
Cooper, that's Archibald
mustache.
Andrews.
look
No,
at
you know-
Archibald's little fucking stupid ass mutton chops.
Oh,
I'm just so
yeah.
happy.
Jedediah. When the name, the
Why isn't it
ancestral name of
Forsyth?
the Joneses is Forsyth.
I know. That
true.
also bothered me.
That
I
is
also
true.
thought that
That's
exact
true.
same thing.
Like, why?
They were like, it has to be close to Jughead, not his actual name.
It's crazy.
And the same with like Beatrice Cooper. I mean,
Yes.
Betty is short for Elizabeth. We hear
Whatever.
her mom say
Yeah.
that multiple times.
Yeah.
McMahon in the chat brought up a really good point that I forgot, which is that what Cheryl actually says is, "Who are these vicious hooligans?"
Yes.
Really good phrase.
So, I'm tagging myself. I'm definitely Jedediah.
I mean, we all want to be Jedediah.
We all want to be
Look at
Jedediah.
Archibald.
You're right.
Like,
I
that's
want to
me
be
all over.
Jedediah. I'm probably Beatrice.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
I
Archibald.
can't
all the
decide.
way
I think
through.
Noelle and I are Archibald, and I think
somebody could be-
Errol is Jedediah through and through.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, through and through.
One of you could be Cheryl or Abigail getting burned at the stake.
Oh, true.
I'll take
I feel
it.
like none of us have that energy.
I'll take
but,
it.
I mean, except
You are
for Juniper.
Archibald. I know you're Archibald. None of us have Cheryl's insane energy.
You know, I have to be Archibald
Yeah.
because
Have that
my
swag.
brother is Archibald, and I know that we're the same.
Yeah. Oh, you and me. Yeah.
I mean, you. Yeah,
That's true. We have to be the same one.
we have to be the same.
Okay. Well, this has happened, and
Yeah.
Cheryl's pretty upset. But it's time
Yeah,
for us
Cheryl's
to talk
Cheryl's
about.
so mad.
It's time for us to talk about incorporating the town because that's extremely very important.
Oh,
Mhm,
good.
mhm. Also, like,
Because-
can anyone tell me who that old woman was?
That's her grandma.
That
Yeah.
is?
Cheryl's grandma.
Yeah, that's her grandma.
Holy shit.
Yeah. That's her cool grandma that did
Like,
unspeakable
holy
things
That's
shit,
to
so
her mother.
fucking
you
funny.
guys.
You just thought she was a random one.
That is
I
hilarious.
did think she was
That's
just this random ass
hilarious.
woman.
How could you forget her grandma? She's so iconic looking.
I didn't see, because I never watched an
That was-
episode
yeah,
with her grandma.
I
That's
didn't
the
watch that
thing.
episode
We're all
either.
watching
That-
different
Yeah, I
episodes.
suppose so.
Fuck.
So anyways, Archie wants to bring back Riverdale because Riverdale's dead. R.I.P. ? Before Hiram can try to incorporate it again, which he wanted to do because he wants the Palladium to be
The
clear.
Palladium Mines.
You know what really
Um,
stops me from my evil schemes to incorporate a town? Being exiled and put in
Being sent into the woods.
into
Yeah.
the
Woods,
woods.
yeah.
Yeah, that really
Yeah.
stops me from doing my evil schemes.
I know.
I mean, it puts a
Certainly
kibosh on the
I
whole
can't
find
thing.
a
It'll
road.
stop you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stop you real quick.
That's why you have to do that instead of arresting someone. But
Yep.
anyway, Cheryl shows up at their meeting about reincorporating the town, and she's like, "Fuck that! You guys
Yes.
you cannot be responsible for Riverdale because your families are literally fucked, and they killed my ancestor, and you guys can't be in charge. And if you guys try to be in charge, I'm gonna bring down hell on you." Basically,
And I do think Veronica says something like, "Wait, I wasn't involved," and she's like, "Whatever."
Don't care.
she's like,
didn't ask.
"Anyway."
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
But despite her protestations, the next slide happens, and Riverdale's a city again.
They
vote
vote,
for
yeah.
it in the combination
Oh, and I have-
fire station, community center, boxing
Yeah.
ring,
And I wanna-
child housing.
They do, like, they decide they're going to appoint 4 people to be the new
Yes,
city
yeah.
council instead of the mayor. And I just want to say, like, so who they appoint, it's Tabitha Tate, Tony Topaz, Alice Smith, and my Uncle Frank.
Yeah.
And I just would like to point out that Tony Topaz did just torture a man, but
Yeah, I was gonna say Tony Topaz is a wild choice.
Well, it's so crazy too because right after she tortures that man, like which is framed as a good thing, by the way.
yes, right
Um,
after that,
They have like this like emotional talk with Archie about how she's the only choice for mayor, and she's like, "I can't."
and then he's like, "Well, then what about Fangs? Fangs should be mayor." The other guy who was doing the torturing, and Fangs is like, "I also can't."
What about any other adult?
Nope.
Any
Nope.
other adult in
Nope,
town?
next slide.
No, next slide. Actually,
Go
previous
back.
Slide. Sorry. This
Sorry,
slide has more
sorry.
important information. Anyways, so because Cheryl did not get the chance, she was basically like,
She demanded a
Blossom?
public apology.
yeah, she was like, you need to make a public apology about what happened. And they're like, that's not good for PR when
Oh.
we're trying to reincorporate the town.
But can I bring up something else, actually?
Yeah.
The weirdest fucking craziest part is, like, Cheryl throws this diary and is like, "Hey, like, look at what your ancestors did to my ancestor. You need to apologize." And they don't look at it, and they don't read it, and they don't talk about what happened. But Archie and the others all do seem to know exactly what Cheryl is talking about, which is fucking crazy to me.
That's true, yeah. Well,
Anyway.
there's some kind of ancestral memories being passed down. So anyways, she goes home. She's pissed as hell that they refused to publicly apologize for what their ancestors did to her ancestor at the city hall meeting for their city. That's not a city. And so she decides to put a satanic curse on all of them.
Yeah.
Good
That makes sense. Yeah.
So she goes home. Actually, she she doesn't know
she doesn't
she's putting
know,
a satanic curse.
The
like,
old
her
lady.
grandma's just like her grandma.
She makes her read from the diary.
Yeah, she's like, read her last words, and her last words are clearly a satanic curse.
And they're literally like, I invoke thee, Satan, to make sure that I bathe in the blood of your sons and daughters. And it's literally like the fucking reading the Necronomicon in Evil Dead.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And a satanic wind blows through town. Next slide.
Yes, and it blows all the
Everyone
doors and
looks
windows
around.
open.
Ooh.
And they're all just kind of like awkwardly sitting there.
Archie looks happy about it.
He's
He's
like,
like-
ooh, a nice satanic
He's like,
wind.
this is real nice.
He's like having a good time at the time that the satanic wind hits him. So he just is like, that's what a breeze.
Yeah.
Next slide. Let's just move on from the satanic wind. We don't need to deal with it. It's so important that Barchi's happening.
Can we try
Barchi's
again?
Barchi's
They're gonna
back.
fuck.
Man.
Archie's
Barchi's
back,
back.
baby.
So they get back together, I guess.
They're gonna have
Yeah.
sex.
And they start making out on the bed, but then they hear a weird noise. They're like, is that the clock?
You hear
Is
ticking?
do you hear ticking? And Archie looks under the bed, and there's a bomb.
Okay, this is fucking insane because you guys, end of season 5. Our episode is 6 episodes into season 6, and it starts right here.
Wait.
And that's what I was saying. Like, I think they're connected, but like that's crazy. I don't know what happens in the episodes between. Anyway, and then Hiram says,
Wait,
tick, tick,
Did I
boom,
watch the wrong episode?
I mean, your
Did I watch-
episode description said something about the Andrews house explosion.
Yeah, I just need to double check that.
I'm scared.
Did I watch the wrong episode? Did I make slides for the wrong episode? I don't know.
Uh-oh. I mean, if so, it's fine. It's just
Wait.
another random episode.
Anyway, did you guys like my?
That's
Did
what
you
I
guys like
watched
my?
is season 6, episode 6.
Wait.
Yeah.
Did I not?
Did you guys
I mean,
like
the
my joke?
description of season 6, episode 6 was about this explosion.
Did I watch the wrong
Wait,
episode?
There's one more slide.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. We'll figure this out in a second.
Did you guys like my joke though?
Yeah, I love
I
the
didn't,
joke.
I didn't
Archie's
understand it.
bones.
I didn't understand it. Sorry.
No.
That little fire is Archie's house.
Yeah.
Oh.
I see.
Oh,
My joke was
they're
the tick tick boom
dead.
thing.
Oh,
Oh, they're dead.
Yeah.
I mean, and you were right to say it.
yeah, that's definitely season. Yeah, that's season 6.
Did I
episode
watch?
6.
Hold on. I have to make. Hold on, you guys.
Oh wow.
I'm scared.
Oh, wow.
Did Juniper watch the
I
wrong
think
episode?
I might have watched the wrong episode. Hold on.
Oh.
Well, I made
the
Jennifer,
slide.
you might have to be silent. And let
Hold on. Wait.
you better
Wait,
get this
Juniper,
off the
did you
screen. I
did
can't
you
stand
add
to watch it.
slides to the slideshow?
No, because I spent every single minute right up until the last minute possible editing for
Oh.
this. Yeah. So wait, hold on.
Wow.
'Cause-
Well, I mean, we're about to
Yeah,
have
yeah, let me-
a historic episode either way, I suppose.
Yes. Yeah. I
I-
definitely watched the right one. I'm looking at it right now.
I
It's
watched.
the one that I watched.
I for sure watched the wrong episode. Hold on. I need to know which episode I
Uh-oh.
watched.
What did you watch?
Because we might have to have Juniper. In that case, then you should make slides for that one for next
No,
week.
we're supposed to be watching season 6, episode 6, brother.
Oh, you watched season 7?
Oh,
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
What was it in 1955? This is Game of Thrones, but you're.
I know it is. I know it. Fucking.
Sorry, we're
Can
watching.
you
We're
see
watching
this?
Juniper.
Yeah, we can see everything that happens on your screen.
Oh,
brother.
you
Yeah,
guys
we
can't.
can-
Okay,
the-
the stream
the
can't.
stream can't see
stream
it.
can't,
Just we
stream
can
can't.
see
Okay.
it.
You guys scared me. Okay, hold on.
Juniper's like, can you believe what happened at the Red Wedding?
Yeah, you guys, the cameras
Yep.
can go out when Juniper does other things.
Yeah, I watched I watched the wrong
You
episode.
watched the wrong episode.
I watched
okay.
season 7. I was so confused too because I was like, I thought this didn't start until season 7, but I guess it starts in season 6. And this explains much
a lot
of
well,
what happens.
Juniper, you're gonna have to prepare a summary of that for next time.
I will.
Yep. And Kat's
I
gonna have to
will.
give us the rundown of what you were supposed to watch.
What I was supposed to fucking watch. Oh fuck! There's so much.
There's so much. There's so much that happens here.
Oh
So
shit!
like I said,
Exonerated fathers.
Team Exonerated Fathers, which is just me, I guess. It's just
Sorry,
me.
Cat.
Team
It's
Cat.
okay, brother. It's okay. I got this. I got
Okay. Okay.
So like I said, well, first we'll go through the taglines here. Rattled by a nightmarish explosion on Elm Street, the gang regroups as darkness gathers. Archie makes a shattering discovery. Betty faces a killer.
Wow.
That is not the important stuff in this episode.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Yeah, we are picking up right where season 5 left off. So I don't know what happens in the first 5 episodes of season 6. Because
Crazy.
Go
That
ahead,
is crazy.
next slide, brother. Next slide. There was a bomb at Archie's
Whoa.
house. That is where it starts. Is there's a bomb at Archie's house. It is
Oh.
That's crazy.
So they were at Betty's house when they were fucking.
No,
No,
they
they're
were
at Archie's house.
house.
Betty's his next door neighbor.
We're gonna keep talking about this. So
Okay.
so
She's
next
looking
slide,
at
please.
she's looking at his house from her house.
Okay.
Yeah. Next slide.
Cat.
Joker says, "Pretend you know what's happening, Juniper."
Oh
Betty-
yeah, that you got to keep clicking through. So
You're right,
here's
you're
the
right, you're
timeline.
right, Joker.
Betty
Okay.
got a call saying there's a bomb under the bed. Click. Archie
Archie
in the
in
bed.
What? But this isn't what happened.
Click. They ran downstairs and slid under the dining table. Click.
Oh.
Also, Jughead was in the garage pretending it's 1955 already.
Oh yeah.
Wait, he's pretending it's 1955?
I don't know, but he's dressed like it's 1955 typing on a typewriter.
Whoa.
I mean-
I knew he
Okay,
was
I do
living
know
in the garage.
He's
yeah.
they mentioned in our episode that he's living in Archie's garage.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes
But that is
more sense.
insane.
They never talk about that again.
That's really
but yeah,
fucking weird.
the garage typing up. So next slide.
Wow.
Alice says, "Wow, this is unbelievable." Next slide, please. Because it is. Frank is not buying it. He's like, "You slid under the table that is completely crushed."
So
And
their
like,
story's not adding up.
their story does not add up. They are interrupted by Bingo the dog, who I've never seen once in this show.
I saw,
yeah, who is Bingo
a
the dog?
one shot of the dog, and he lived in the fire station /
Oh, he's the
community
fire
center
station
/
dog.
boxing ring.
Okay, yeah. So Bingo is trapped under the rubble. He's whining. He's trapped under the rubble.
No, bingo.
They're it's all derailed. They start digging Bingo out of the rubble. Next slide.
This is unbelievable.
Bingo's alive.
Thank God. Who's
Miraculously,
that
Bingo
woman?
is alive. They're like, it can't. We don't understand how this dog survived. All 4 of his legs are broken, but otherwise he's totally fine.
Wow.
That seems pretty bad.
Nick
Revenge.
Neal says they literally forgot the dog. Revenge of Athena said I was enraged that Bingo was left behind.
Yeah.
Who forgets their dog?
Calling out McMahon really hard right now, but also Revenge of Athena. I'm right here with you.
Wow,
Yeah,
you
I
guys.
just
So the
I
dog is
can't
safe.
understand that. Like, that's your dog. What are you doing?
Dog has been sick. Dog is okay. So, I'm not gonna go in order because there's so many things that happen in this that I've kind of
Yeah.
grouped them together into the plot lines
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
So, next slide, please. Archie and Betty discuss like what actually happened. That they were right there when the bomb went off. Archie threw himself over Betty, held her close, and somehow protected her from the
Oh,
blast.
sorry, Kat. I wasn't trying to bang my dirty spoon. I just dropped it.
Oh, it's okay. But yeah, so they're like, what's happening? Because yeah, Archie shielded Betty from the blast that happened in the bed they were in
And
with his
he's
body.
Fine.
just fine.
And he's fine. So Betty's in
Also,
the hospital because her mom
She was
made her go
on
to
the
hospital.
bottom with the bomb, and he was on top.
Yeah, but he shielded her with his body and they're fine.
Sure.
So Betty's mom makes her go to the hospital. Everybody else is like, I don't have insurance because this is America, and that's true.
Wow.
Oh no.
But so Betty's in the hospital. When she's getting out of the hospital, she and her mom walk by this guy. Next slide. Next slide.
Ah.
And he's got an aura. She can see a malevolent aura around him. click a couple times here.
What the
We
fuck?
see her. She sees auras. She's seeing.
Oh, whoopsies.
So
What's going on?
Brief Veronica interlude next. Brief Veronica
Okay.
interlude.
Okay.
Yeah. So as we found out in the last episode, Reggie and Veronica are dating.
Yeah.
Hiram is the one who blew up Archie's
It's almost like they
Tick, tick,
shouldn't.
boom.
It's like almost like they shouldn't have just sent him off into the woods.
Wow.
house. Like they shouldn't
What
have
do you
sent
mean?
him off into the
It's
woods.
almost like they shouldn't have done that.
I don't understand what you're saying.
It was
crazy,
really
right?
good that they did that.
I'm mad at you
Exile.
guys.
Dun,
I'm mad at you
Yeah,
guys.
next slide, please.
do, do.
Oh my god.
So Betty and Veronica are chatting, and she's like, well, finally, the FBI is making Hiram Lodge's capture a priority. As though he had not been captured, and you let him go, Betty Agent Cooper. Agent fucking Cooper.
Oh my god.
And also Veronica's here, and she wants to help. She's still dealing with her dad. Next slide.
Oh
We're
my
going to wrap
God,
all of this up in, like,
Veronica.
one slide here. This is the whole plot line of Veronica. She's girl bossed her way into a new office. It's great. But she's not girl bossed her way into any new storylines. She and Reggie
Yeah.
are running a casino now.
Okay.
Yeah.
They talk about that. Reggie is like, oh, I'm stepping away from the car dealership my dad runs, and I run with him so that I can focus full time on the casino. And then Veronica's like, listen, we gotta like the casino's important, but right now we need a more permanent solution for my dad. I mean, I'm going to put a hit out on my dad.
How many times are they gonna try to kill her dad and not
She
kill
could
him?
They could have just
Have
killed him
killed
before.
him.
Yeah, she could have killed him. She could have
Do
done
it.
it, but she didn't. And now she's hired this guy up there, vaguely European Anatole.
Wow.
She's gonna pay him $2 million to kill her dad.
We are trapped in
Joy
a time
of the
loop.
Abyss said we're all trying to find the guy who did this.
So we'll get back to how that ends. We'll wrap up all the storylines at once at the end. But
Wow.
so yeah, I was surprised. I didn't know Betty she worked for the FBI, the real FBI, and this is the point at which I went, oh, there's been a time skip.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
must have been
yeah.
a time skip. Everything before this, I was like, this could reasonably be happening to them
Yep.
as teenagers because
And
of
they look the
everything else
same.
that's
And they
happened to
dress
them
the
as
same.
teenagers.
And
Yeah, they
They
look
act
the same
the
and they dress
same.
the same.
And teenagers can own speakeasies and casinos, so
Yeah. It did not faze me that Veronica was like, we own a casino.
exactly.
It's like, that makes sense for
In
Veronica.
Nice.
Riverdale, yeah.
Yeah, in Riverdale. So she works for the FBI now. Next slide. This is her ex, who's also in the FBI. It's Glenn.
What
He tries to
the
get handsy.
fuck?
with her.
Glenn.
He
Who the
sees,
fuck is Glenn?
He's her ex from when she was in training in Quantico. They had a little fling, but they broke it off. But now they both work in the Riverdale
Oh.
FBI
has
office.
an
He's
aura.
giving that he's the trash bag killer.
He has
Yeah.
he has an
Right
aura.
now.
He has an
Yeah,
aura.
click, because Betty sees when she looks at him. Aura.
Auras.
Mm,
She
And his
sees
aura is trash
His
bag killer.
yeah.
His malevolent aura. Well, because he tries to like get handsy with her, and I mean he tries to sexually assault her. And
The
she
fuck?
gives him she like punches him out and breaks his nose.
Nice.
Girl boss.
Bossing.
So anyway, meanwhile,
Anyways.
Archie is working out, and then he goes to weigh himself, and he's like, "Wow, 193 pounds. I was 165 pounds last week." To which I
What?
say, "Me after the holidays."
Oh my god.
They
Uh.
are having actual superpowers?
It's next slide, please.
That's a lot of
They have gained-
pounds.
They've gained superpowers?
Next slide, please.
Oh my
So Archie,
God.
while cleaning up his blown up house, decides to pick up a board, and he pushes the sharp tetanus rusty nail with his bare hand and just pushes it out of the board and is completely unscathed. No stigmata for Archie.
Mm.
He also like punches through a wall. Just
Oh
see
my
if
God.
he can do it. And he punches through a wall.
The
completely.
bomb
So what
gave
does
him
Archie-
superpowers.
So what does Archie Andrews, boy vigilante, do with these newfound superpowers? What does he do to go test his superpowers?
I'm sure he fights crime. I'm sure of it.
Next slide, please. That's right. He goes to fix a fight with the ghoulies.
Oh my
He-
god.
And then he emerges covered in blood and tells Betty, some ghoulies tried to mug me. As though he did not go to them
Instigate,
and immediately
yeah.
instigate and pick a fight with them.
Oh my god. Espresso said, I think Cheryl's spell worked.
I mean, that's the implication, right? Like,
So it's gonna get wilder. So meanwhile, back to Betty and her superpowers. They found a nurse in the dumpster behind the hospital. Remember the guy that she saw at the hospital who had an aura?
The aura.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
These
the aura.
killers?
Killer auras.
Killers?
It's the killer aura. Next slide, please.
The aura lets
This
her
is
see
insane.
That's right.
who has the serial killer gene.
So
I feel like
she
this-
goes and
This
confronts
is like
him.
gonna invent a new form of psychosis for people on TikTok. Like, I can see serial killer auras. Like,
Yeah.
this is
Oh
not
my God.
good.
That is crazy.
Oh, I mean, it's not just serial killers. It's anytime someone has evil or ill intent because her ex was trying to get handsy with her.
So
Okay.
their
Okay.
vibe. It's vibes based.
It's a vibe-based aura. She can see their aura. So yeah. So she and Archie go and confront this guy, and they catch the killer with the power of click
Auras.
Auras.
I
hate this a
Wow.
lot.
I like that he calls him bro.
I was just gonna say, I love the bro at the end. Like,
Yeah. He's like, I wouldn't do
Cool.
that if I were you, bro. And then she says, and then Betty says, or no, Archie says, if you don't want me to break both your arms. And then Betty goes, and he'll do it too.
Classic FBI.
Classic
Wow.
FBI. Threatening to break
Wow.
both your arms with her
And she does,
vigilante
she's like giving her
boyfriend.
name and identification to him, and then she's like, and my boyfriend will break your arms.
Yeah. Wild. So anyway, let's that kind of wraps up what's going on there for the moment. We'll get back to it in a little bit.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Tony and Fangs. So Kevin goes to Tony and Fangs to tell them that he's gonna go be on Broadway.
Why is he telling them this?
What? And also, like, what did they do to Tony? Tony looks like she doesn't
She looks
look
like a different
herself
person.
anymore.
yeah, she does.
She
look
Yeah,
like
I
that
know.
person.
I literally looked up if they had changed her cast because she looks so different.
She
But I
looks,
think maybe she just got work done or something.
maybe she got work
Could
done.
be.
I don't know. She looks heterosexual, and I say that derogatorily.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. It's also crazy. Like, why is he telling his ex-boyfriend and his ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yes, like that's what I'm
Also,
saying.
like,
Like, what?
Next
Based
slide,
on
please.
Yes.
what I know about gay Kevin, that doesn't actually surprise me too much.
Well,
Doesn't
that's
surprise
true.
me. But yeah, so they use this opportunity to announce
He
that they're
doesn't
dating.
know
He didn't know that they're dating.
and have a baby.
Have a fucking baby.
How did that happen? My question exactly. Apparently, they had the baby before they started dating.
Okay.
Oh.
So it was like an oopsie
'Cause
baby.
they had like a one-night stand, had a baby, and then fell in love.
Yeah,
I still
exactly.
feel like it's
Pop
weird he
culture.
didn't know. It seems like they were very openly and publicly
Yeah,
a couple.
So this
Yeah.
next slide is in direct contrast to what you were saying of them being bi for bi, very much in love, because in every moment that I saw them on screen, they looked like two gay people who were in a lavender relationship.
Yeah.
Like neither of them looked like they were attracted to the other. So next slide,
Well,
please.
that's like
If
everyone.
I say this as a bisexual
Oh, but
woman
hey.
in a relationship with a man, not being biphobic here, but okay, Tony.
All right.
Hey, Tony. Yeah, she follows that up with, for the record, we're both very much bisexual.
I mean, can you imagine
that feels like something
trying to move on past Cheryl?
That
I
no,
mean-
it's impossible. But also, this feels like something.
No one could.
This feels like something the writers put in there because they were scared that people were going to come after them and like accuse them of like gay erasure.
I mean, they were.
I mean,
and
they were probably right
and
to
they
do
were
that.
right.
Yeah.
They were releasing this show
Yeah.
in 2016. They were
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
right about
they
that.
were right.
Even
Yeah.
now, people would still.
People would still.
Oh no!
be
Now
weird
people
about
would
it.
still, but like in 2016, it would have been even worse.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like
It's just
as
like-
people in the queer community, it reads very strangely. It reads like
It
Yeah.
really does.
Not
It's
good.
also
Yeah,
just like look at
especially
her
with
face right there.
Kevin's fucking Broadway plot. Like, why isn't he
Yeah.
in Broadway already?
Like, what
get,
is that?
Get out of here!
And I just want to like look at
Hi,
her
Buffy.
face here. That does not look like the face of a woman.
yeah, she looks like she's
who
trapped.
is-
She does look like she's being held at gunpoint. Yes.
Yeah.
looks like she's being held at gunpoint, and she looks like that anytime Fangs touches her.
What the
So
fuck?
Anyway,
I don't know what's going on.
Oh
next
boy,
slide,
Tony.
please.
I mean,
so
I'm glad to
the
have. You know what? I'm glad to have man, woman, bi for bi representation in a mainstream
too.
show,
Me
even
too.
if she seems like
She's
she's being held
Being
at
held at
gunpoint. and is a
gunpoint.
lesbian.
Yeah. You know, I always love bi for bi. I love it. I'm in for it. But
but
boy,
but yeah.
boy, they don't have any chemistry.
I
Nice.
just
Yeah.
realized this makes
I don't think
something
anyone
that
has chemistry on
happened.
this show.
This makes something that happened in the episode that I watched really interesting.
But you
well,
can't
you
talk
save
about
that for fucking next episode.
I will.
You
Yep.
save that for next time, brother. You have to pay for your crimes next
I
time.
will pay for my.
So funny.
Okay, keep going, Kat. I'll ask my
The
question.
only person
later.
who has chemistry with anyone is Brett, for the record.
Cheryl has chemistry with me.
Cheryl. Yeah, Cheryl has
Yeah,
chemistry with
Cheryl
us,
has-
the audience.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
true.
All right. So we find out that the Ghoulies firebombed Pops, which we already knew. And they blew up Archie's house, which we already knew.
Mm.
And so Tony says, I have intel that the Ghoulies have a new leader from Chicago, name of Twyla Twist, which is the most Star Wars-ass name I have ever heard.
Twyla Twist.
And she would be a Twi'lek.
Twyla Twist is a Twi'lek dancer in Tatooine. Like,
She is.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. And she's my wife.
anyway, there's this great shot of the serpents where we establish that they're a real gang for grown-ups now, again.
Okay.
They're once again a real gang for grown-ups, and they're no longer
Yeah.
a
Grown-ups.
teenage gang.
Cool.
Those are real-ass
Grown-ups.
gang member grown-ups. And they're
Yep.
posing.
And they're
Like
doing.
it's the Last Supper.
I was just gonna say it's giving the
doing
Last Supper.
bad
It's
crimes.
really giving the Last Supper.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Patrick, thanks for
So-
the congratulations about my happy marriage. Thank you.
So next slide, please. So Tony sets up a meeting with Twyla Twist. Who's the baddest bitch in town. Like this
Oh.
woman, we saw her briefly earlier when I showed that scene of Archie going to beat up the Ghoulies. And like her outfit in that is fantastic. Her outfits every single time are fantastic.
Nice.
Anyway, she lets them know that she's been being funded by Hiram and tasked to do two things: destroy Riverdale and kill Archie Andrews.
Amazing.
I wonder what happens in the intervening time that Hiram decides he needs Archie, specifically Archie.
Specifically
dead.
Archie.
Yeah,
Well,
Archie's the number one priority.
Hiram did say in our episode that he blames Archie for Veronica turning against him.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's one of the many times that Veronica's like, we actually broke up.
Yeah. You're right.
I mean, maybe that's
maybe.
I
I
but
mean,
it's
like,
he doesn't.
kind of dumb and
He's
arbitrary.
not acting like that mad about it. He's just like, I blame you for this.
Yeah.
like Veronica's
So I
like
don't know.
been against him since birth. It seems
We know.
Like,
We know.
I just,
So true.
I don't.
You're preaching to the
Makes no
choir.
sense.
I know.
Makes no sense.
Okay.
So, anyway, Archie goes and beats them up for, his own reasons, because he wanted to test his own superpowers. We already covered that. So, next slide, please.
Wait, hold on really quick.
Oh,
you guys can't fucking see. He's just like
I
I
can't
see
see
a
your
little
you are
head.
so
Man.
small. Oh, there he
He's just been
is.
sitting here for so long,
Smiley
staring at me
baby.
pathetically.
Yeah,
Okay.
he says
Baby.
father.
Next.
Father.
Next slide.
All right, yeah, next slide. So,
Oh wait, guys! Spider Monkey made a really good point because if Archie dies, then there's no commerce in Riverdale.
That's fucking true.
So true.
Shit.
Everything
that's
shuts
so
down.
true. That is so true. Good point, Spider Monkey.
Mm.
So anyway, Twyla declares war on the serpents because Archie went and fucking massacred them, judging by the amount of blood that was on him. That boy was covered
I just
in
remembered
blood.
that there's superpowers.
Yeah,
now. Let's
same.
move on, I guess.
Yeah,
Wow.
we'll get back to that in a little bit.
Wow.
So yeah, Tony and Fangs. This is why we had that scene with Gay Kevin going to talk to them about his Broadway aspirations, is just so that Tony and Fangs could go to Kevin and ask him to put his Broadway career on hold to stay home and protect their son. Because I want my infant son protected by Kevin, easy as fuck to manipulate Keller.
Hell
A
yeah!
man who was
Like-
manipulated into joining cults, into doing
Yep.
tickler porn. as
Also,
we found out
And
in the
he's
last-
just been manipulated into being the nanny for his ex's
exactly.
baby.
Also,
He
like,
should have.
with his new girlfriend.
you know,
Nothing but respect for my president.
for a fact, the first time a shirtless man who's vaguely attractive walks outside the house, that baby is on the ground. That baby is forgotten. Gay Kevin is gone.
He will be like a
Like-
Sim with an infant. He will put that baby down. He will never go back to it.
He will never
He's
come
just
back.
like me for real.
Espresso in the chat. Espresso in the chat said, Kevin, you don't even guard yourself with your life.
So true. Kevin.
Oh no,
Um,
Patrick points out if Fangs is a dad, it's now only a matter of time before he becomes
Oh,
the
shit.
sheriff.
Oh,
It's
shit.
so true.
That's fucking
It probably will,
true.
yeah.
He probably will.
He probably will.
I bet that's
Like, I'll be
yeah.
now that you said that, I'll be surprised if he doesn't.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Lark in the Dark says, and then goes to prison, which, of course, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
It's the sheriff to
It's
prison.
the circle of
pipeline.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Father to sheriff to
Mhm.
prison
and then
pipeline.
back to sheriff in some cases.
Mm-hmm.
To mayor.
Anyway, do you guys remember that Jughead was also in that explosion?
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was
Yeah.
in the he was in the
Hmm.
garage.
Let's go check in on what's happened with Jughead. He's got a new girlfriend named Tabitha. We already know
Yes.
Oh,
that.
yeah,
We
yeah,
already
yeah.
know all this. We can skip it.
With diner connections.
Yeah, yep. So yeah, he wrote
The
an
Mall
article
Beat
about the Hiram
Journal.
bombing the Archie Andrews house, and it gets picked up by the Wall Beat Journal
Hell
Um,
yeah.
and syndicated nationally. Good for him.
Wow.
He's also losing his hearing, and he's 98% deaf in his left ear, 87% deaf in his right ear. So,
Just like Noelle.
I was just gonna say,
Well,
Woo! Messed up ears.
messed up ears.
messed up ears.
That's
Um,
your audio editor audience.
Yeah, so let's just review here. From this explosion, Archie, invulnerable. Betty,
Fuck
brief
off,
aura.
McMahon said that's why he's like Noelle. I hate
Yeah.
you guys.
That's what I was fucking saying. Yes, that's exactly why.
Damn it!
That's what I was trying to say, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry
Yeah.
for being Jughead King. Okay, I'm sorry. Go back to my
So as Revenge of Athena points out in the chat, so yeah, Archie and Betty got superpowers from the explosion, and Jughead gets profound hearing loss.
What the fuck?
You know, fate, she rolls her cruel
Oh,
dice
God.
and anybody can get a 1.
Now, everybody, I want you to just know that everything I've just talked about is absolutely meaningless. It is meaningless in comparison to what is about to come next, because now it's time for
Shit.
Cheryl's plotline.
Oh,
Yes!
Cheryl,
For Cheryl's plotline.
my beauty.
So, Mistress Cheryl,
That's
Yes,
Brit- oh,
ma'am.
that's Britannia. Okay.
yeah, Britannia has a mini-me, so she has this mini-me, Britannia, calls her mistress, refers to her
Yeah.
exclusively as Mistress Cheryl or
It makes
Mistress
sense.
Blossom.
Makes sense.
In our episode, she called her Miss Flowers, so something's
Mm.
changed.
Something has
Well-
changed between these seasons. Yeah, she only calls her mistress. Cheryl's grandma's also there.
Yeah.
Next slide, please. So, as we found out from your episode, because for some inexplicable reason, this starts at the end of season 5. Cheryl spoke the words of an ancient curse and somehow revived it to hex Betty, Archie, and Jughead.
Yeah.
Was it for real? It was for realsies. It turns
was for
out it
realsies?
was for realsies.
Cheryl.
And she asked her grandma, like, was it for realsies? And her grandma goes, who can say?
Wow. You
Wow,
can,
Grandma.
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 And she says, where did the book go? Actually, I think she says scroll, which, okay,
It wasn't a scroll.
Retcon.
Riverdale is allergic to narrative consistency. We've
Yeah.
established
Mhm,
this.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah, we
But so
know
she
that.
goes, where's
We
the
know that.
scroll? And Nana goes, I burned it.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, did
why
she
wouldn't
burn
she?
it? or
Fire solves all problems.
Did it burn itself after?
No, she says she burned it, but then Cheryl goes, well, luckily, the Blossom Library is full of arcane texts.
It's true. I mean, that's what you need.
Yeah,
That's
why
what you
wouldn't it
need.
be?
So, next slide.
Okay.
So Cheryl and Britannia, they do this whole ceremony where she's like, the beeswax of the
Wait, is
candles.
this a
what's it-
different child?
The same
Was,
child.
was ours named Brit?
Yeah,
No,
no,
she
we had
calls her
Brit. We had Brit.
Yeah, she
She
calls her
looks
Brit.
so different.
It's the same. She just has
She
weird.
plays football, by the way, in case anyone was wondering.
I didn't know that.
She says that.
Would not have guessed. Anyway, so Cheryl's doing this thing, and she's like, as the candles burn down, the curse will burn away with them, and they will be freed from the curse. And
Okay.
Britannia says, Cheryl, do you believe that this magic is actually real, or rather, Mistress Cheryl? And Cheryl says, I believe a new age of wonderment is upon us.
I love you,
It sure
Cheryl.
I
fucking
mean,
is.
yeah.
I love you, Cheryl.
Yeah,
More
Cheryl.
is.
Yeah, Cheryl.
So then, but then,
Is Cheryl gonna send them back to 1955?
Oh
Oh,
my
I
god.
I wonder.
I wonder.
So, somebody keeps blowing out the candles at night, though. So, like, she's a couple times now, she's been like,
Grandma.
why are the candles blown out? I'm trying to reverse the curse on these people that may or may not be my friends. Unclear. And so she stays up to try and catch her Nana doing it. She thinks Nana's doing it, but no, it's Britta.
Britta.
My water filter.
It's yeah, I know.
Britta. Oh, that's right. It's Britta, not Brit. Yes, Britta.
Yeah, and so she goes, Nana, this is what happened, and Nana's like, oh, it seems that perhaps Abigail's spirit could have entered the child's body. Abigail being, I guess, the witch ghost, the ghost of the witch.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
And now, perchance,
Uh-huh.
Abigail controls the girl's body at night.
Oh, of course.
Perchance.
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 And so
It makes
Cheryl
perfect
goes,
sense.
and Cheryl says, so do we need to perform an exorcism? And Nana goes, no. We must perform a banishment.
Like an exile.
An exile.
Espresso in the chat says Britta is the Tom Brady of Riverdale, only let out of the mines to play football.
Yes.
Absolutely true.
Yep.
Throw up
well,
a
'cause when
chance in
she's
the chat.
When she was mining, she was like, this is going to help me play football better. And Cheryl was like, that's great.
That's so right. You're so right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next
Now
slide.
she just beefed up so she could be possessed by a ghost and kill everyone. Ghost
All right,
possession.
so they do this banishment ritual. They light candles. They're doing their chants. This is honestly not even the top 10 wildest thing that's happened in the Blossom residence.
Jesus.
No, yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy, but
It's a normal day.
But during the ritual, Nana is holding this spider charm thing in her hand. Like, this is revealed like it's like, ooh. But the whole time she was holding this spider charm.
Okay.
And so they get the spirit out of Britta. Next slide, please. Oh yeah,
Slam dunk witchcraft!
Dunk witchcraft!
Yes!
and ghost possession. Don't we
It
have
sure
ghost
was, it
possession
sure
too?
was.
Oh, I think we do.
We have slam dunk witchcraft. We have slam dunk ghost possession. We kept saying we're not
Holy
marking
shit.
off witchcraft on the bingo
Hell
card.
yeah.
And this
we were
was
right.
why.
Slam dunk witchcraft.
This
We were
was
right.
why.
This is slam.
This was
Feels
fucking
good.
why. This is a slam dunk of all slam dunks.
Go
Yeah,
crazy,
this
chat.
Go
Oh,
crazy.
so yeah,
Go crazy.
The spirit is. The
Throw up
spirit is
perchance
out
in
of
the
Britta.
chat.
Put up a chance in the chat if you're hyped up.
Yeah.
So the spirit has been banished from Britta. But now it's in Cheryl.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh.
Boom, 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 boom.
And Nana's like, thanks to the incantation I was murmuring during the banishment. So that's, I guess, what the spider charm thing was all about. That she was murmuring an incantation.
I love when
during
she's
the
murmuring.
Love Cheryl's grandma. I know she's done unspeakable crimes, but like literally
Normal
Oh.
grandma.
Grandma when she's
amazing.
murmuring.
She's murmuring.
Me when she's murmuring
Dude.
during the banishment.
Yeah,
Yes.
brother.
When she's murmuring and clutching her spider charm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, why are you
So, yeah,
sitting
so
on the
she's
back
been-
of my chair?
Look at him.
Oh, God, he's like a gargoyle back there.
He was barking at something. There's like a wall that he's looking at a wall. I don't know what he was barking at.
Ghost.
Go-
It's the ghost of Abigail, the
Yeah,
witch.
probably
Literally,
so.
Abigail's in your house, and watch
Probably
out.
so. Probably so.
there.
Perchance she's there in the
Perchance.
wall.
Perchance.
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 So yeah, now Abigail's where she belongs in Abigail's hot ball. So let's wrap up everything else that's going
Yeah.
on.
Everything has to wrap
Anatole,
up
the
altogether.
hitman that Veronica hired, kills Hiram off screen.
What?
He just kills. Yeah.
There's no way.
So,
I don't believe
like,
it.
there's
I
this-
don't
Oh,
believe
he's
it.
not
if
dead.
there's no body, I'm not buying it.
So like, there's this whole storyline that happens that I just skipped over because it was boring. Like Reggie had he and his abusive dad were like finally in a good place, and then his dad has a heart attack, and then Veronica's like, oh my God, I shouldn't have ordered a hit on my dad, and so she calls the hitman, and she's
No.
like, wait, she goes,
And he's
and she
like,
calls the hitman, and
"It's
he's like,
done."
oh. He's like, great timing. It's done. And she's like, what? But I wanted to tell you not to kill him.
I mean,
Oh my
honestly,
God.
like, we can only hope that that's true, that it is actually
I
that.
wish
It's
I
not
wish
fucking
it were,
true.
but it's
I don't
not.
think it is.
I don't
I
believe
know
it,
Hiram's
but
alive.
I know it.
especially because she was like so soon, so quickly, and Anatole goes, what can I say? I'm a professional. Which feels suspicious.
It's
She got-
not
she
bad.
got
You're a
Valerian to
professional
kill
who
that
works
guy.
for fucking Hiram.
Yeah, that's my only vaguely Eastern European accent I can do is Valerian.
You did great.
You did amazing.
The people, they pay me
The
to kill
people.
their dad.
It is done.
It is done. But yeah, so her half sister, her hot half sister that I mentioned during the board, that's why I brought her up.
Oh yeah.
Hermosa. I find out her name is Hermosa.
Hermosa.
Calls and is like, how fucking dare you kill our dad, and I'm gonna kill you, basically. You'll pay for this.
All right.
It's just lame. The whole thing is lame. If Hiram's actually dead and that's how we find out he's dead,
That's
I'm
really
gonna be
lame.
so
That
mad.
sucks.
Yeah, that was
I mean,
sus,
I
but
think
don't
Betty's
think-
dad dies off screen.
Yeah, Betty's dad dies off
Yeah.
screen. I guess it would make sense if Hiram
Maybe
dies
FP
off
died
screen
off
too,
screen too.
Maybe it's
just
like a
have to
thing.
find
Really?
out.
Technically, Archie's dad dies.
And
off
Archie's
screen.
dad died
You know
off
what?
screen too.
Archie's
Yeah.
dad also dies off
Bad
screen.
news for
Oh,
Fangs.
shit.
Bad news for Fangs.
Bad news for
Ooh.
Fangs.
Oh,
Watch
yeah,
out.
Dad.
It's you next, Fangs.
It's him.
Revenge of
next.
Athena said Hiram is now gonna be like, "Ooh, I'm possessing Veronica."
Honestly, that would be the first interesting
That
thing
would be
to
actually the
happen in
first
their
interesting
It
thing.
storyline.
happened to
Yeah.
Veronica.
That's
yeah.
so true. That's so
That would be
true.
really good, but yeah, so he may or may not be dead. I don't necessarily believe it, but I also
Yeah.
like, given Riverdale's track record for killing dads off screen.
Mm-hmm.
But just to circle back on dads off screen, during Tony and Fangs' plotline, they mentioned like, oh, we're gonna call FP for advice, or like we called FP for advice and he gave us
Okay,
advice.
okay.
And he gave us
Also
advice off
giving
screen.
advice.
That's
Yeah,
and
he
that's
gave us advice
why
off screen.
that's why earlier you were
Interesting.
like FP's still alive, and I was like, I don't think that
Yeah.
means anything, but we watched different episodes
because you were
I see,
watching a
because
different
you watched
episode.
an
because we watched different
That-
episodes.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't watch the right episode.
No,
That's
I did
okay,
not.
brother. We'll,
I
we'll
see, I
forgive you
see.
next week.
I see.
All right, so,
Espresso said, "Hermosa girl, get a grip. If Exile in the Woods didn't kill him, a bullet won't either."
So
So
true.
true.
So true.
That's so true. Did Hiram fight a bear like Archie did during his exile?
I can only
Who
assume.
can
Probably.
say?
Probably.
Perchance.
Perchance he
Perchance.
did.
Perchance.
Perchance, did he fight a bear?
Mhm.
I can only guess.
Anyway,
Alright, well.
let's switch over to Archie and Betty's plot lines wrapping up. Next slide, please. This guy shows
Whoa.
up trying to buy Archie's burnt out house, and it acts like it's very significant that this guy shows up. He's in there for
He's
one
literally
scene.
American Psycho. Like, why is
Yeah,
he?
he
American
really
Psycho?
is.
I was just
He
gonna
really
say,
is. His name is Percival Pickens.
is that Christian Bale?
And then-
Oh.
Yeah, and then Archie's like, Mom, don't sell the house to this guy for a lot of money. Sell it to me for basically a loss. And she says, okay, I'll sell you the burnt out wreck of your childhood home because you're going to take your college savings and the money you got from being in the army, which is, I guess, where he was for the last 7 years. He
Okay.
was off in the army.
That's why you laughed at my war
So,
joke.
He's a veteran.
That's why you laughed at my war joke.
Yeah.
We watched different
Uh,
episodes.
Yeah.
Boy.
All right.
So yeah. So she sells in the house. This guy, I assume, will come up later because they acted like it was so significant that Percival Pickens was here.
And what a
Next
name.
slide. I know, great
Mr.
name.
PP.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So Archie and Betty are sitting in Betty's childhood bedroom having a conversation, and Betty basically being like, "I'm all in on you, babe. I'm all in on you."
Okay.
And being like, we're gonna be a couple, and then Archie gets a phone call from the vet, and Betty's like, "Oh no, what happened to Bingo?" And he says, "His bones are completely healed."
Do you think there was palladium under the house?
There was palladium.
Yeah.
There was palladium lining all of the walls except for the garage.
Except for
Yeah.
the garage.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
let's
that
just-
happened to Jughead.
Let's just summarize this one more time just to really drive it home. That after the explosion, Betty can read auras. Archie is Superman. Bingo, the dog, is Super Dog. And Jughead has profound hearing loss.
Wow. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say, though, I'm like 1,000,000,000% sure Jughead is going to get a superpower later.
Yeah, I
And
bet.
then
I bet.
Veronica's going to be the only one without a superpower, and it's going to piss me off to no end.
Yeah. Because she'll still
Because
be dealing
they're
with her
gonna have a
dad.
super.
She
they're
literally
gonna have,
is going to be like, and my dad's alive. Like,
yeah, no, yeah. They're gonna have a superpower plot line, and then Veronica's gonna be like, "My dad came back from the dead, and he's trying to shut down my casino."
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
That's absolutely what's about to happen.
Oh.
Okay, last slide.
So
Last slide.
furious.
Remember Glenn? the ex-boyfriend.
Trash bag killer.
Trash bag killer.
Trash
I
bag
fucking knew
killer.
it.
I told
in the
you,
backseat,
serial killer
and-
Gene.
And he kills him with a trash bag.
So Glenn gets killed by the serial trash
Wait.
bag killer?
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Glenn
Okay.
gets killed by the trash bag killer for disrespecting Betty.
For disrespecting.
Okay. Mhm. Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do we think
Okay.
it's? Do we think it's Jughead?
No.
I think it's probably
No,
not
no.
Jughead.
Do we
Not
think
Archie.
it's?
It can't
Do you
no,
think
'cause
it's
Archie? already
Archie?
beat up Glenn.
No.
Archie died
It's
Do
gotta
we
have
think-
wounds.
Archie did go and beat up Glenn.
It's gotta have wounds.
Do we
Yeah,
think-
he's like covered in wounds all over his body.
Do
Maybe
we,
it's her dad who
I
died
was
off
just gonna
screen
say,
and
do
came
we
back.
think it's her dad?
It could be
Maybe
her
it's her
dad.
dad.
off screen
Although
and
he's
came
like
back.
jacked.
Well, but he.
Yeah, but
you
like
get
it's been
could be
like 7
jacked
years.
now.
Yeah.
Being an exile in the wood and fighting.
Yeah.
He
bears
was
or whatever
working
happens
so
to
hard to
people.
get jacked. That's like why.
That's why it took him
Yeah,
so
that's
Why
long.
he looks like that.
Yeah.
Like why he's covered
Yeah.
in wounds.
Yeah,
Right.
because he was
I mean,
so
yeah,
jacked
so
that
anyway-
his muscles are ripping open.
Was
He,
he
he
jacked?
strangles Glenn with a trash bag, with a black trash bag. He puts it
Cool.
over his face and neck, and he strangles him with the trash bag. So
Mm.
Cool.
yeah, that guy shows
Well.
up. That's how it ends.
Okay.
Wow,
Wow. You
Wow.
know.
wow,
The more you know.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
I've been taken
so we're
on
starting.
a whirlwind of information this evening.
Wow.
Yeah,
Joy,
Yeah,
Joy of the
so-
Abyss. We don't mean Veronica's dad. We mean Betty's dad.
Betty's
who's
dad.
Already,
Yeah.
A
Who has
serial
died off
killer.
screen.
yeah.
Who
he
died off
serial
screen
killer.
ages ago.
and died off screen a long time ago. So
Yeah.
it could be that they want to bring him back. But you think I don't know. You'd think a lot of things would be true if that were true. But who knows?
Yeah,
You never know.
yeah.
It could be
So,
White Charles.
Could be White
Could be
Charles.
White Charles.
I
Oh,
don't know
Hey,
what happened
ooh,
to
who
that'd be
him.
cool
also
if it was White
has
Charles.
the serial killer gene,
So
White
okay.
Charles.
Mhm. Be fun.
Mhm.
I would love if it was White
Anyway.
Charles. That'd be great for him.
That would be great.
Yeah, that would be great for him.
Wow,
Knowing
well-
knowing Riverdale, it's gonna be some random guy.
Who
Yeah.
knows?
It'll be like a guy that they introduced it like in the same episode that they introduced the trash bag killer.
Yeah,
What if it's Brett?
I wish it was Brett.
I wish it was Brett.
I would be
That'd
so
be
happy
amazing.
if it was Brett.
Dude, if it was Brett
He's in love with Betty.
Fuck.
He's like putting his feelings for Jughead onto Betty.
onto Betty,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Transference.
That would be crazy. Transference.
Well,
wow.
we,
Yeah,
well,
so
you
so
know-
now there's superpowers and witchcraft happening.
It sure is.
and let's
sure
get
is.
into let's
Let's
get
go to
into
the
that
bingo
bingo
board.
board
Yeah, let's-
because I know
yeah.
we've got a couple.
Yeah, let's
new
Oh, boy.
squares.
Oh, boy.
We've got bingo work to do.
Okay.
It's time for us to work on bingo.
Burke.
Burke.
Oh, she's a little
Bork.
she's a
Bingurk.
little she's okay, there we go.
Mm.
She's starting to lag. The
She's
word
starting
is
to lag
Mm.
just a little bit.
Mhm. She's
Okay.
got a lot.
So we
She's pretty powerful.
most importantly,
Yeah, we do have a new Stargate actor.
we have a new Stargate
yeah.
actor.
That's,
Yeah, we
that's
got
one
one more
off
Stargate.
from Martoof appearance.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you found the wiggle. You found the wiggle.
I
button.
found the wiggle button.
Stop wiggling it. That's perverted.
All
You're
right.
scaring me.
And then
Ghost possession done.
Ghost possession done.
Mm.
wait,
Witchcraft done.
shit.
Done.
Now,
Wait.
do you think Jughead's hat was destroyed when he was exploded and lost
That's
his
a
ears?
good question.
That's,
That's a
great
good
Hold on, just a
question.
second.
Where's
He's not wearing his hat after the explosion.
Hmm.
I don't see any hat in it in the few pictures I have of him. No
Hmm.
hat.
This
Mhm.
is huge news. I don't think we can check it off unless we see.
I think we have
that
to
the
see
hat
it.
is destroyed.
I think we have to
but
see
I
it.
think that that is a good clue that the
Yeah.
hat was in fact destroyed.
Yeah,
Mm.
he's also not wearing it before the explosion either. So
Oh wait, was he wearing it
Guys-
in our episode? Errol? I don't think he was. Was he?
Oh, I don't
Or maybe he was. I don't know.
remember.
Let me look at the slides really quick.
I do want to say, like,
Yeah, no, he's hatless, dude.
I think, oh my god. Well, maybe we'll get to the episode where they address it. But I do want to say, I
Yeah.
think we are getting really close to Veronica commits vehicular
I think we
manslaughter.
are,
Like,
too.
I
I
feel
mean,
like it's
she
gonna
did.
happen.
We do know that we do know that she killed someone in cold
Mhm,
blood named
mhm.
Chad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe she killed Chad with a vehicle.
That's
That'd be amazing.
man,
I doubt it,
I'm
but
amazed
that would
that
be
Betty
amazing.
hasn't drank blood yet.
I'm really
amazed
actually
that
amazed
Betty's
by
not
that,
drank
too.
blood.
We just haven't seen it.
I mean, I do think that, like, well, never mind.
God, how have we not gotten bingo?
I know.
I
It's
know, I
honestly
was just
crazy.
looking.
We have a lot. We're close.
Like, we
to
have
a lot.
so
Jarchi
much.
Cannon. If we get Jarchi Cannon or Jughead Hat Destruction, we get bingo.
Yeah.
Or Veronica commits vehicle manslaughter.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
That's
Oh, we're so
true,
fucking
that's
close.
We're
you guys.
so
So
close.
close to
True.
bingo. I thought I thought that witchcraft and ghost possession were in the same row. I thought we were gonna get bingo today.
Damn
this
it.
is
I
bad.
know. They're outside of the same row.
It's crazy.
Well,
I mean, could we say Jarchi Cannon because we know that they are living together?
No, it's
No.
You're right.
it's
It's
gonna
not
happen.
like
what
we have
I
to
mean,
wait.
here's the thing. I don't think we're gonna get Jarchi
No.
really canon.
No.
So
No.
we have to
I
decide
heard-
at what point can we cross that off?
I think
Well, I heard that towards the end of the show, like back in the day when Archie was ending, people talked about like they were like, oh, they made it canon or something. So
I don't think
you know?
I just feel like that's very unlikely. I think we have to I think what would count is if they kiss, even if it's for a goofy reason.
yeah, if they kiss, yeah.
Jarchi Cannon, and
They're
then
not gonna kiss.
but I'm just saying if they do, or if they
Alright.
have to pretend to be gay for any reason
If
for
they
each other,
pretend to be a couple,
Yeah,
or
that counts.
if they exhibit just
if they move to New
extraordinary,
York together,
if they move
They
to New
said
York
they were
together,
going to, but we didn't check
We didn't
off.
see it. but or if they exhibit extraordinary homoerotic tension, a la like Supernatural
Brett and
before the
Jughead.
confirmation.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Would we be willing? This is so important. Would we?
This is really
would we be
important.
willing to do a similar thing to the Stargate thing, where when we get a really significant Jarchi moment, we put a little line?
oh,
Oh,
like
we could
so
do
it's a
that.
four. Yeah, okay.
Because
We
I
could
think
do that,
we've earned
yeah.
one. I don't
I
think
think
we've earned
we-
more than one.
I think we've
Okay.
earned at least one, perhaps two Jarchi lines because we know that they had that whole scene very early on in our Riverdale Roulette talking about how they were going to move to the East Village
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
That's the one that I'm
That's
thinking.
the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But
It was
also,
very
I would
Jarchi.
give it a line for they're living together.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
it's in his
know, but like
garage.
they're living together,
living
but
I feel like
like
being in the garage is not.
yeah, and
Living
also
in the garage and like he's living in the garage while he fucks his ex-girlfriend.
yeah,
that's
that's the
nothing.
thing is like it's
fair
not.
enough, fair enough.
They're living together in a way that's giving like my best friend who's down on his luck and not my best friend who I'm secretly in love with. You know what I mean?
I've never
alright.
made anyone live in my garage. I don't even have a garage.
If they have a romantic talk when he invites him to live in the garage, I'll take that. as a
Yeah,
line.
yeah. We have to
okay.
see that. We have
Alright.
to see that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna get it, but you know.
We'll see. We
We'll
got a
get
lot to
there.
go through
We'll
still.
see. Stay strong. You know, Betty
Yeah.
might. I mean, Veronica might do the manslaughter. Jughead might get his hat destroyed. Those could
Yeah.
happen.
Mm-hmm.
This could happen.
Yeah, they could happen.
Yeah.
Let's.
And
I don't know
there's
that we're gonna get
also-
aliens, but we've already gotten witchcraft and superpowers. So
I
guess
feel
I
like we
think we
could
might
get
get
aliens.
aliens.
I think aliens could happen. I don't think that it will really happen, but I think
Yeah.
it could be like a fake out, and I would
Yeah,
count that.
yeah, and I would count a fake out.
Immaculate
should we spin the-
Conception, kind of shocked we haven't gotten actually.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
actually,
should we spin-
yeah.
Spin the wheel, or do we do
Well,
favorites?
we gotta do favorites
Oh,
first
favorites.
and then spin the wheel.
Yeah, so then we don't have to swap back and forth.
I'm trying to hurry it along because I have to pee.
Oh
that's
yeah,
fair.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's
Somebody
keep
else in my
going.
household also has to pee, so okay.
Come on, guys.
Alright, so top 3 characters. Cheryl's at the top.
Cheryl,
that is not.
Will.
Gonna
That's not gonna
Yeah.
change. That's not
Um,
gonna change.
I want Cheryl's insane grandma to be up there.
I do
Yeah.
too. I do too.
Yeah, she's up there. Cheryl's just
chat,
call her Nana.
chat. Be discussing who you think your fan favorite
Yeah,
and your fan
yeah.
enemies are.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm.
Number
Let's
2 or number
see.
3 for Cheryl's grandma?
I mean, do
I
you
don't
have
have a
anybody
spoon.
else we put in the number 2 spot
No.
besides Nana?
I felt
No.
I just felt extreme resentment towards like every character.
What about we could put Britta in Splot 3
Plot 3,
Or-
yeah.
Bingo, who's not even shown up on screen, but he
or
is
Bingo?
a dog.
Yeah,
He
he's
is
a
a
dog.
dog.
Let's
He's
put
a
him as number
dog.
3.
Yep. Bingo could be it.
Yeah, Bingo's a super dog now.
That's important. That's important.
So, that's really important.
Okay.
God,
I forgot about
Bottom
Tickle
3
Guy.
characters?
Oh,
Hiram
Hiram at
bottom
the
3.
top.
yeah.
Yeah, Hiram's at the top of the bottom. He's,
I'm sorry to say this, but like Veronica, I just can't. I can't.
Yeah,
believe
put
that.
Veronica
I'd
on
be
there,
fine
too.
with because they're like part of it. Like both of
They're
them.
so boring.
Yeah.
They're so boring, and they've
They're
subjected us
two
to
sides
so
of the
much
same
boring,
coin.
Yes.
boring back and
It's like
forth.
a two-headed beast.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Who's number 3?
I mean, Glenn. I didn't talk about him much, but
Oh
he's
yeah,
pretty
he
gross.
was
Yeah, he
gross.
was
Put
gross.
Glenn on
He
there.
seemed
Fuck
gross.
Glenn.
He did attempt a sexual assault, and that's
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
not cool.
Get him
That's
up
not
there.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll put
All
All
right,
right, fan
fan-
favorites, fan enemies.
Fan favorites.
McMahon
Um,
says
I'm
Britta
seeing
for fan
Britta.
I'm
A
seeing
lot of them
Britta.
like Britta.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would
Fan
say
favorite,
Abigail,
Britta.
but I do think that we're gonna get a lot more Abigail. So I feel like let's save her.
That's true. Abigail was also good. Abigail like counts as part of Cheryl for me.
I get a lot
Yeah.
of Britta though. I think I'm seeing more Britta than I'm seeing anything.
I'm seeing way
Yeah.
more
We're
Britta than
loving
anything
Britta.
else.
All right, what are your enemies? Tickle guy for enemy.
Tickle guy for
stays enemy.
eternal enemy.
Does he?
I mean, yeah. If you guys
Okay.
if he's still your enemy,
I mean,
and
then
you're
he's
Yeah,
still
that
your
was-
enemy. Yeah.
like
Alright.
Tickle Guy can remain.
I haven't
He's
seen.
And I'm
Remain
fine
as
with
your
that.
I saw one for Glenn and I think one for Tickle Guy.
Yeah, I'm fine with Tickle Guy.
Let's leave it to
I
Tickle
saw
guy.
I saw a
We got-
couple for Tickle Guy.
Okay,
but
Tickle
maybe
Guy
it's the same
again.
person saying it.
Veronica,
Yeah,
but Tickle Guy
okay.
can remain.
Tickle
Okay.
Guy can
Yeah. Yeah. Tickle
Alright.
Guy. Okay.
Well,
Fan
that
enemy
was a weird
permanent.
storyline.
Tickle Guy.
Uh,
He's
I hope
pretty
the worst
bad.
part-
the worst part about Tickle Guy is that we know that he's probably coming back.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's
I hope
true.
he never come. I hope that by the time we're ready to wrap up Riverdale Roulette, when we feel like we really understand all that we can understand about Riverdale, and we'll never hit that episode again.
You know what? I was actually considering, you guys, and we can talk about this off mic if we don't come to a consensus, but I was wondering, would you guys want Riverdale Roulette to end once we've seen the first and last episodes?
Oh, instead of once we've seen all of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's so like
mean-
adrenaline.
We
That's
can talk about
really-
it later.
That's
This is
really
just my
hard
idea.
to
Okay,
say.
let's table it.
Yeah, we'll
Let's
table it.
Let's
We'll
table
table
it.
it.
Let's
We'll
table
table
that. That's a business meeting discussion.
That's
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
business
We can
meeting.
discuss.
We'll get lunch.
Fans, weigh in on how you feel.
Think about
that.
it.
Yeah, fans weigh
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
Weigh in,
they're
fans.
saying it's scary.
I mean,
which
they're gonna
think
say
is good.
they're gonna say no because they want us to do every single.
Yeah, to be less
episode.
content.
We already know
Naughty,
what they're
but
gonna
like
want.
we can't do all of it because like by
No,
the
I know,
end
I
we're
know,
just
but
gonna
let's-
be like
like-
we know Riverdale.
Yeah,
That
we
is
have to talk
true.
about it later. I have to
Okay,
pee.
yeah, we have to talk about it
and-
later. We have to
Okay,
talk about it
okay,
later.
we gotta
Okay,
spin
okay,
the
okay.
wheel.
I'm going to the wheel. I'm going to the wheel.
Let's release Errol.
Uh-oh, it's still the board. Okay, here's the wheel.
There we go.
But we do have to discuss one more thing. So I obviously watched the wrong episode. Are we going to have it be a situation where somebody
I don't
else
know.
has to watch the episode that I watched? Or is somebody else going to present solo and we present 3 episodes? The one I watched, another one, and then...
3 episodes seems like a lot.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I was thinking
That's
that
too
too.
much for one episode. It'll be too
Yeah,
long.
that's kind of what I was
I
thinking too.
think your
Well, who's-
teammate needs to watch the episode that you
That I
watched.
watched.
Who is
Okay.
Juniper's teammate?
I think
who would
it's...
that?
Great question.
Who would it be?
I think it's...
me or
I think it's
Or me.
I think it's Errol and
Errol.
Juniper.
I think it's Errol.
I think it's
and
Errol.
Juniper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need to watch what episode?
Season 7, episode 6.
7-6.
And I'm gonna get rid of it
Season 7,
right now.
episode 6, and I will add to the board that Juniper is. Wait, Juniper, you haven't created a board yet.
No, Juniper
No,
has not
okay.
created
No, I
any
didn't
sets.
create a board because
We
I
will
we
make
literally.
a
thought
board
that
together.
they were gonna
Yeah.
have the same one as Cat.
Yeah.
We will make a board together, Juniper.
We will make it board. Honestly, I might
board
make it like way ahead
created.
of time because I've already watched the fucking episode.
Make
so
the
I'll
board.
be.
Yeah.
This will
You
force
guys
me to
have a
be.
team
Also,
name?
yes, being for those who
Oh,
were
yeah.
who were absent while we had that revelation.
Yeah, I
Juniper
watched the wrong
wrong episode. That's why they were
Yeah.
very silent during
Yeah.
our section.
Yeah, I was
God.
doing so much editing and I was being so strong, and then I wasn't paying attention to what episode I clicked on Netflix, and it was the wrong
Team
one.
name Vicious Hooligans
Mm.
or Perchance.
How about
Perchance is
vicious
pretty good.
hooligans, comma perchance?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah?
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Pretty strong.
for
Pretty
it.
I'm gonna write
strong.
that down. I'm gonna write that down.
Noelle,
I'm writing it down.
how are you
Hmm.
Palladium Bones.
Ooh.
we could do
Palladium Bones? Come on.
Palladium Bones is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Palladium
So what were
Bones.
you going to say?
It's pretty good, but is there something better?
Oh, well, I didn't have anything better. I was just thinking about the veritable bone field.
Oh, the veritable bone field.
That's true.
That's good.
Palladium Bones.
Yeah, okay. Veritable
There we go.
Palladium Bones.
Okay. Are you guys ready to spin
All
for
right,
your
and
episode?
we need to
Sexy
spin.
names.
All right.
It's time for us to spin.
Spin that shit.
Spin, spin, spin.
Spin.
Don't
season
you want to
4.
come
I need to see Brett. I
with
miss
me?
him.
Don't you
You're
want
not
to
gonna get
feel
season
my
4.
palladium bones?
No, we're gonna get season
On
2.
You're gonna get
your
season 2,
bones.
episode
2,
14.
episode 14.
We
Okay.
ate well. We ate well this episode. It
Mhm.
makes
We
sense
ate.
that we
Cheryl served and we ate.
I mean, here's the thing though. I'm getting the sense although our episodes were kind of crazy because they're so far ahead, I did get the sense from my episode I didn't enjoy it as much as earlier season episodes
Yeah.
because
Really?
yes, because the acting was so much worse and there was just less of a spark. And I think I remember people saying that about Riverdale as it continued. And so I'm happy to get early seasons, even though I already know some of the things that go on.
Yeah.
Because I
No,
think
I'm
they're
good.
crazy.
Yeah, fair.
I'm good. I feel like I've had a palate cleanser where I
Yes.
didn't know anything. I was confused the whole
Mhm.
time, and it just got
It's
absolutely
helpful when that
insane.
happens. Yeah.
It is.
All right.
It reminded
All right.
me why I love Riverdale.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now I'm ready to go back to a
Strong
world where
words,
things
Kat.
make some amount of sense.
Strong words.
All right. Well, now we must set our friend free to go pee.
Yep.
And so I must wrap it up. Thank you, chat, so much for coming to our beautiful stream today. Our next stream will be in 2 weeks at 6:30 Central. We stream every other Monday at such a time, perchance. So you can follow us on social media, Legend Lark Pod, or subscribe here and turn on notifications.
Also, if you don't listen to our podcast, we're playing Blades in the Dark.
Oh yeah,
I don't
if
know.
there's anybody that doesn't listen to our podcast in the
That's
chat,
crazy.
our
That would be
podcast is
insane.
called Legend Lark, and you should really listen to it because it's
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's
It's
really, good.
and we reference it a lot. So.
And if you are not a Patreon member, we're doing our monthly live stream this Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, are we? Okay.
Yes,
It's on
second
schedule.
second
All right,
Friday
yeah.
of the month.
All right.
Unless we say it's going to be next week.
Unless
and
we
then
say
it'll
we're
be
not
next
doing it
week.
this
Okay,
Friday,
okay.
but right now, ideally, we're doing it on Friday, and I'm streaming on Wednesday, so it's a big week for you guys, and for
It's
me
happening. It's
specifically.
all happening.
It's a
All
huge week in
happening.
Legend
All right,
Lark
let's
Town.
see
All
who's
right. So, have a wonderful night, everyone.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Don't let your dad go to jail.
Don't let your dad go to
and-
jail.
Don't find human remains in the palladium mines.
Under your
Perchance.
house.
Perchance.
You know, it's funny.
Juniper,
Veronica
you have
really
to end
didn't
the
let her
stream.
dad
Oh,
go to
that's
jail.
right. I was just letting my dog lick my fucking hand. Sorry, guys. All right. Bye. Bye.
Bye, chat. Thank
Bye,
you.
chat. Thanks for coming. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.